Self-promotion. It's just nice to put it there. Okay, just gonna go through the settings real quick, 'cause I know you have them, I'm just looking. 1800. No, everything's right. Okay, we have Waxy left. Alright, who all needs an we have 6 people in the lobby. 13 people in PC. Yeah. Okay, so 6 people have already put in a time via private qualifying. The top time right now is a 49.907 set by Xenocity. Followed by Darkser and Mev, Laser Guns, Lancer, and JJ. Alrighty, y'all. Alrighty. Good luck, everyone. You get 2 laps. Fastest clean lap gets pole. Y'all know the drill. Wait, restart. Nope, we're restarting. If someone's in the wrong build. I'll just restart. Everyone back out. If you do not have the tune on your car, you need to put it on. We're lucky we caught that, otherwise it would have been... Alright, Corn, please change your tune. It is XITE Daytona by Lawson. Alright, everyone else ready up real quick. Yep. Oh shit. Oh, whoops. Okay. Wait, he's not in the right car. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. No, he's in the right. Hold. I moved him. Hey Muffin, how did you end up in lobby 1 and the assignments clearly had you in lobby 2? You know what? Well, he left. I don't understand. Dude's gotta. Muffin's back in lobby B. Okay, I think you got the message. Okay, Alright, good luck. You get 2 laps at the fastest clean lap you can. And your dirty laps will be put towards the back. I will suggest all of you mute if you can. If you cannot, just stay silent until you're done with your qualifying laps. Alright, Corn. How? Right. Now we'll wait. We will now put timers in. Results right there. Those on the stream are watching. That's lobby 1. And we're going to wait for lobby 2 results to be published. Dragon. here? Was Lawson in the other lobby? Lawson isn't checked in. Okay, cool. Was Mito in our lobby? Is Mito here? Okay, Mito is not here. Okay. So he's getting a 10. Drewski's not here. He'll get a 10. Shadow's in the other lobby. I'm not gonna mess with it. Let's see. Slow's not here. He's gonna get a 10. Benedict is not checked in. He'll get a 10. Okay. Yeah, so currently right now, Korn is on provisional pole. He's beat out Zeno by 300ths. Hundredths. He beat him out by 300ths. Actually, not even hundredths. He's beat him out by. Hold on, I gotta do math now. 907 minus 877. So yeah, he's up. Yeah, 300ths. He beat him out by. Zeno got a 907. Korn got an 877. There should be. Oh, yeah. If you go to... Where is it? Here it is. Alright, put it in chat. There you go. I said Keen instead of green. Damn it. We have one for every single race, and it's not updating yet. There, that's a little better. Yeah, so give it a minute. It's still coming. Hi, Zeno. Oh, we're done in that. We're done here. We're waiting on lobby 2. So.
No, I've been told that they haven't started. I've been told they had to restart because it wasn't on best lap.
I thought it was.
It should. I think they're starting right now.
All right.
They don't.
I have had to go out and make a new lobby because I accidentally left the room.
Oh no, I think they're racing. I think they're doing it right now.
Okay.
So when we get fully done that.
Zeno, can you start a dual lobby? Yeah, Mav and actually, or one of you two just have one ready.
Hold on. Yeah, I was gonna say here. I've got one ready, and then whoever is an admin in the other.
Like if you and Zeno are both in a single duel, then I'll host the other duel. Again, most of it depends on just.
I wasn't robbed of pole.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like corn. Yeah.
By the way, if everyone would like to go migrate over to the NASCAR chat, we'll do a briefing when they're all done, okay?
Or I'm gonna, you know what? I'll just drag y'all over there. Okay, you're welcome. Alright, I'm gonna go to B real quick.
Fine.
Just if you go back in NASCAR BC, please, that'll be great.
Oh,
Thank you.
have y'all finished up?
Yeah, I'm putting all the results in the staff chat.
Okay. Okay.
Or Shadow already done it. Char's already done it.
Yeah, Shadow's working on it. Yep, we're getting on it.
Alright. I'm heading back to the main NASCAR chat then.
Here, I'm gonna move all y'all to. Alright, Shadow, you good? Oh, you're focused right now. I see. Alright, Shadow, does this look right? Oh, Melon Man. Shit, hold on. Never mind, someone's got it. Holy shit. Wait, hold on. Did Dragon just get pole? Oh my god, Dragon got pole. You're joking. Alright, Shadow, I'm gonna move you over to. Right. That is. I've Shadow and I are in here. Okay.
Before we post any of these results, somebody please go look through these fucking things and make sure there's no doubled up.
Oh yeah, I'm double checking.
We're double checking. I think the result.
I did double check earlier though. I did double check earlier though, Matt. There shouldn't be.
Okay.
And I made sure we didn't duplicate because Lion knew it, but ban in twice.
I almost did, yeah. But we're good. We're good.
You're not gonna believe this.
Yeah.
You're on pole, pal.
Dragon is on pole position. Alright. I will also. We will also. Alright, race chat. Race chat. Alright. The 12 people that have. The 12 people that have locked themselves in for the race, starting on pole position, locked on the front row of the race, we have Dragon King. Yeah, in second position, also starting on the front row for the race, is Mr. Lidus Corn 33.
Can you please
Okay.
read up the name?
Actually, here's the funny bit. Corn and Bobbert's tied. There's the fun bit. Ooh.
No.
Alright. I guess it would be whoever had it first. That still is kind of shitty.
I was gonna say we were so fucking delayed because people
Yeah.
fucking get it. So.
Yeah.
Does it really matter? It's a 300-mile Daytona race.
Okay, here's the other. Here's the other thing.
I'm more than happy to go for
So here's the thing. Those two drivers are going to start on the front row of the race. So it doesn't matter what position they finish in their duel, they will start on the front row for the race. Now, the 10 people who have locked themselves into the race and will be racing for position in their duel are Bobberts, Rambo, Xenosity, TR Eel, Defiant, Mead, Green, Shadow, Deception, and Evan Bob. If your name was not called, you will be fighting for for 5 spots in your respected duel that will be happening very, very shortly. Now, we do have duels assigned as well. So for each duel, it looks like we might have we might have about 17 or 18 cars per duel lobby. It will be a 35-lap single stage race. So every rule applies. It's going to be, so if you want to make it into the main race, if your name was not called, the first 5 make it into the race. Now, if
I think we're going to make an executive decision 5 times. I think that we're just going to lock in Roberts at third, so it's the top 3 positions that have locked in spots.
yeah, so Dragon, yeah, okay, that's fair.
That's fair enough.
All right, I'm gonna.
But you're supposed to race with me.
So anyone who is joining duel number 2, you will be joining NWR Mav. Anybody who's doing duel number 1, you will probably be joining, I believe, Xeno, correct? That's who we decided.
Mm-hmm.
I can.
How are we organizing? It You know,
Me?
I'll open the lobby and then give you the settings.
Actually, wait, hold on.
Released yet.
Hey, race chat. Here's how it's gonna work. If you are in duel number 1, you will join Xenosity for duel number 1. If you're in duel number 2, you will join NWR Mav and migrate over to duel number 2 VC. In a bit, I will post the results in chat so you all migrate over to the correct one. Is anyone here that is going to race that did not qualify? Okay.
Yes, Ruthie,
You-
you're starting.
You will start 18th.
Yeah, you're starting dead last. Duel 2.
Mhm.
All right. Really quick to update people about how the duel grid ordering will go. Essentially, the 12 people that are locked in, even if they finish dead last, they will still have a spot in the race. They will just be last of their respective duels, so they will start last. That decides the inside and outside rows. Because I know we had someone just ask a question about that. So again, the 12 that are locked in, even if they finish dead last, still will start. The people that are not locked in, so like anybody from AMS marks down, they have to finish above enough drivers to lock themselves in.
Mhm.
So essentially, you're just trying to finish as high as you physically possibly can.
Yep.
The only thing that there is a past provisional champion, or a champion provisional. It's just 3 people. It's either me, Light, Twitch, who isn't here. I don't know if Light, are you running today?
Light is not here.
Oh, it's not
Light,
here.
Okay, I was just making sure. Yeah. There's the only slight caveat. If I do rank out, because I am the champion, will be in the race.
Twitch told me to put you in P23,
Yeah.
not P22.
Yeah. So I will be dead last starting.
Are there caution flags during the duels?
Yes.
Yes, there will be. It is a normal. It's just a 35 lap sprint.
Yeah, standard rules, but just a smaller race.
Saying it for like where you start.
I put line. I haven't put stat.
Ryan, what is the rolling scale? Is it 4?
Yep, that's 4.
This is so cool.
Come on, mate. I'll try and help you, mate, 'cause if I'm in the same duel as you.
In the duel, is there
Getting
fire
on
stuff? Yes or
No.
There's no.
So is it just softer?
Yep.
You theoretically can make it if you say fuel. It's just you gotta. That's really see.
What is the maximum or minimum number of cars required to be in an incident for there to be caution?
I'm glad you asked, because we are now going to move into the briefing portion of the evening. We have updated the caution settings. Cautions are going to be 1 car round with help from another car. However, as opposed to the Clash where we had it, if you can direct one lap after restart, you have to wait at least 1 lap after restart before the caution period opens again. But it is again 1 car round with help off of another. So if you get right reared and you're 90 degrees around, that's what we deem worthy of a caution. I do not need you all yelling about what exactly happened. I just need to know a car number or your name. I need to know that you are around and that you had help and you believe it deems a caution. If you believe it deems a caution, try to clip it. And if there's a contentious point about it after the race, we will look at it. Okay. Again, it's 35 laps. Try to mind your P's and Q's. You cannot win this thing on lap 1. You can certainly set yourself up for a bad day if you do so. We've gone over enough of how the qualifying will work. If you have any more questions, let me know.
Yes, I do. Yes, sorry, I do have a question. So I know it's 35 laps, but is the 1 pace lap or is it a case of?
There is 1 pace lap. There will be a formation lap.
That's
But
fine.
again, it's just 35 laps period is the way we have it set up, so it's not like 36 or 35 plus 1. It's just 35.
Yeah, so that's what I was meaning. So basically, it's 35 laps for the first lap. It's a pace lap.
Yes, sir. Again, we are now implementing a choose cone for this season. The choose cone is listed in the briefing. There is a black patch on the exit, I believe, of the bus stop. And then before the double yellow line, you have to choose before you hit that double yellow line. We are now going to be enforcing this. If you clip that double yellow line at all, you will be violated, black flag, put to the rear of the field. If you think that you hit it and you want to serve that penalty in race, you can. Just drop to the tail end of your respective line that you chose. But we are going to be enforcing that very strictly. race. Don't yell about it. If they don't want to serve it right now, they can certainly serve it at the end of the race. Okay? The restart zone is also notated. We are using the NASCAR restart zone. There are white hash marks inside of a blue painted area as you're rolling up to the start-finish line. We don't have any rules against passing outside of your bar before the start line. But again, just make sure you're not trying to get a massive jump. That will be penalized. Same thing, black flag. Also, double yellow line rule is in effect. It is two tires. I think it's what, 4 tires below it. Just again, consider it out of bounds. If there's something that's ticky tacky, report it. Again, just try not to use it at all. I understand you might get forced around because I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot of jostling. Trying to lock yourself in. I get it. Just make sure that you're not forcing anybody below that line. Make sure you're not using that line at all. That is a penalty.
What? The race order can be found in updates. Alrighty, good luck everyone. Yes, sir. There's a lot of rules, but once you get to it, it'll be a lot easier. Hello. Okay. Alright, so it is a 35 race. Starting time 1800. Weather's correct. Car division is correct. Grip handicaps are correct. Rule set is not correct. The rule set, the collisions are always on. And everything else should be correct. Yep. Yep. Let's see, where is Drew? Ah, Drew's here. Okay. Yep. Yep, alright. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, honestly, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
So what happens if there's a safety car and people are lapped down? Do they all get the lap?
There's a lucky dog rule.
First one or
First car lap down gets their lap back. That's
you're
same.
not gonna lose a lap pitting.
If you're by yourself, maybe because you're by yourself in no draft. But besides that, probably not.
All right. Any other questions before we get going?
No, I need an invite.
Who needs an invite?
Diane is supposed to be in here as well.
He's in here.
Defiant? Okay. Mercs, you said who else?
He's here.
Okay. Defiant, I got you. Who else needs one? It's supposed to be Melon Man. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Okay, what's your gamer tag? Is it literally just Melon Man? Melon Man. No, it's Melon Man 1. And then, no, I'm streaming.
I am the spectator man.
So, for those who need to get a spot, how much are you wanting to pay me to get
I'm taking commissions.
Oh, maybe. It's literally, I've done no laps of practice, obviously, because I was involved, or that was my first lap, and you know what, taking joint second, I will, as a very old man, I'll take it. Saying that, all this lot knowing here how smooth steer I am, even on pad and sims. Can I get an invite?
Oh, Mel, you'll be fine. Okay, Melon, did you get the invite? Great. Wait, Melon, did you not get it?
No. Is it? Are you inviting me for anyone in particular? Or?
Yeah, I am. Hold on. I'm waiting on trying to get Melon.
Xite. Invite me through Xbox or something.
You don't have your Discord and Xbox isn't linked, so we have to do this the long way.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't work.
Hold on.
I don't think they can save saving time.
It's like I invited you twice from your main profile. I don't know why it's working. Okay. Oh, I am not ready myself. Let me recheck settings. What the heck? Here, Melon, do you want to send us an invite and then we'll try inviting you that way? That work?
Just literally when he sent me a message, I've gone onto his profile and invited him through his profile.
I know, I have too. I don't know why it's working. Or I'll send you a message.
There, I got it now.
Hey, here we go.
I don't know what was going on.
Sauce. Just, okay, just get the settings real quick. Yeah, we should have 19. Oh, Xeno, collisions are off. Xeno, can you turn collisions on? DMs? I got you. Your collisions are still on. Or collisions are turned off. You have to turn them on. Oh, go to rules. Car-to-car collisions should be always on. Alright, let me look through everything one more time, make sure it's right. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, there it is. I am.
Sure.
Thank you.
That is funny.
Don't start.
Someone get him out.
Well. Look at the system. So,
Alright, just making sure everyone's got correct fuel and tires, everyone's got the right build. Green, just ready up and just Alrighty, here we go. Good luck everyone. Yes, I will. Okie dokie. Welcome everyone to the duels. If you were not top 12 in qualifying, you are fighting for 5 spots to get into the main race. Okay. Pace speed around here will be 80 miles per hour. Okay. Alrighty, everyone. Good luck. Alright, starting on pole position is Dragon King. In second is ESV Roberts. Oh, we do. Dang it. Alright, damn it. I messed up. Oh my gosh. I really looked through all of them, and then that one thing. Get everyone back out real quick. No worries. I'm sorry, y'all. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought. Yep, just go to rules, scroll down, turn off compare best laps. Do it to 2 minutes. And all that should be good. Yep. Alright. Everyone ready up? Alright, everyone is ready. Lobby settings are correct, I can confirm that. I will ready up and we are ready to go. Alright, I will call out the order. If your name is Dragon Robert, you are automatically at the front of the row, the starting of the race. If your name is Nosity, Defiant, Green, or Deception, you are locked into the race. You could finish last and still make it to the race. However, you are still racing for position. If your name was not one of those, all you have to do is finish top 5 of the rest, and you are in the race. So, I will call out the grid Alright. At this front. Hold on, my screen's not loaded in. Just to be clear. Alrighty. Starting first is Dragon King. In second is ESV Bobberts. In third is Inosity. In fourth is Defiant. In fifth is ESV Green. In sixth is Deception. In seventh is AMS Mercs. In eighth is Spinal. In ninth is SFM Darkser. In 10th is Hertz, or Hitex. In 11th is Spork Monkey, I'm sorry. In 12th is Melon Man. In 13th is Blazer Guns. In 14th is G-Day. In 15th is G9 Toes. In 16th is JK. In 17th is Moist Bandito. And at the back is, in 18th is NDL Drewski. Alright, gentlemen. 80 miles per hour pace speed. When we get to the back stretch, we will begin going double. When we get to the back stretch, oh, what'd you say? Yes, Spinal, you are 8th. There you go. When we arrive at turn 3, we'll begin doubling up. Odds on the inside, evens on the outside. And Dragon, you know where the restart zone is, right? We do not choose on the start of the race. We do that for restarts only. All right, begin doubling up, everyone. All right, I will mute Xeno. Xeno will be administering this, and I'll just be overseeing everything. Look, everyone. Start. Okay, that's a restart. Everyone back out. Back out. That is... Yep, that's a restart. That's a restart. Okay. Alright, everyone ready up. Really, if once we complete the first lap of racing, we're just no more restarts. We were almost there. I'm glad you said something, because that would have actually fucked up a good amount. Okay. Alright, everyone is loaded in. Everyone's readied up. Alright, we're going again. Alright, I'll read it out again. Before we go, if you want to give your little neighbor on the grid a little tap, if you can hit them, great. If you can't, just tap them. Don't Don't
Glad some people know that.
just tap it in, Happy. Just tap it in. Wait, did you know they're making Happy Gilmore 2? Yeah, it is. All right.
Oh yeah.
It's no worries. We'll read off the grid again. All right, I'm reading off the order. Race chat. All right, Dragon first. ESV Bobbert second. Xenosity third. Defiant fourth. ESV Green fifth. Deception sixth. AMS Merc seventh. Spinal eighth. SFM Darkser ninth. Hertz 10. Spork Monkey, 11th. Melon Man, 12th. Laser Guns, 13th. G-Day, 14th. G9 Toes, 15th. JK, 16th. Moist Bandito, 17th. And Drewski, 18th. Alright, 80 miles per hour pace speed. Alright.
Supposed to be 7.
Alright, Mercs, you are 7th. Just slot in front of Spinal. Okay. Oh, you're on wheel and pedals? Oh gosh. Alright, alright. Race chat, please. Hey, quick thing. If we ever say race chat, just please be silent. Let's do moderator admin. It's either going to be coming from me, or it's coming from Zeno. So, double up, please, everyone. Pace speed is 80. My server muted JK real quick. Just we'll unmute him if there's a little funny thing. Green. That is a confirmed caution. Pits are closed. Do not go into the pit lane. Do not go into the pit lanes. 80 miles per hour pit speed. Pace speed. Everyone. Alright, pits will be open next time by. Yeah. That guy. That was more than. Yes, they're open. Which means we will go green at the start of lap 7. A bit. Takers? Alright. Oh, we got takers. Saturday evening. I can confirm that. Let us know what cars are around. That's fine. Don't call it. That is me or Xena's job. Anyway. Alright, please choose. Apron for inside, stay on the track if you want to be on the outside. Midway through 3, like right now. can actually talk now. So, hi everyone. How are you all doing? We are currently in Duel A right now. The season of XITE NASCAR Season 4. This is a 35-lap duel sprint. Currently, we have 12 drivers locked in for the race. Pushing crazy. We're trying to push the high side. In chat right now, Green and Bobberts are just trying to just stay at the front of the train. This isn't exactly a stage, but you can still get points from it. Right now we have 12 drivers that are locked into the race. We have Dragon, we have Lightescorn, we have Bobberts, we have Rambu, we have Xenocity, TR Eel, Defiant, Mead, ESV Green, Shadow, Deception, and Evan Bob. Hey Dragon, I think you forgot that you're starting first for the actual race, you know that, right? Absolutely on the high side. It looks like he just absolutely just put his car into the wall. Dude, this is the second lobby. Actually, the lobby after this is... Yeah, lobby B is on... Yeah, Duel B is ongoing right now. There is no last chance qualifier. This is the last chance qualifier. No, there's just one. There you go. There's a comment from Bob Birds. This is better than the Japanese bullet train. Oh my gosh. So it looks like if we were to take results right now, the 5 that will advance to the race currently right now is Hertz, Merckx, not Defiant. He would make his way in. Spork will also advance, and it looks like Blazer might be the last one in. So this is this is gonna come down to the wire. Answer. If you win, your starting position for the race is already decided because you tied with second position. So you start third no matter where you finish here. Dragon will start first regardless where he starts. Right now, currently, what will make it in is Hertz. It looks like Merckx, Laser, Drew, and Melon Man are the 5 that would get in at this point. answer. Six. There are 6 people that are not locked into the race that are in this lead pack. That's the top. Because deception. Just keep racing, y'all. Hey, race chat. Hey, just keep racing. Just keep racing, y'all. We'll figure it out later. There's 10. Let's confirm. Let's confirm. That is a caution. It's confirmed. Pits are closed. Pits are closed. Pits are closed. Slow it down to 80 miles per hour. Catch up. Single file, y'all. Single file. $80. 8-0. Alright, since everyone is now caught up, pits will open. Alright, well, looks like no one's pitting. Alright, never mind. Does anyone need to pit anyway? Well, I really have to ask. Alright, we'll choose next time, bye. We'll choose next time. We will begin. Green flag will drop at the start of lap 27. Yep, we are choosing this time, bye. This just got real interesting all of a sudden. So, the 5 people that would make it in are Hertz would make it in, Laser would make it in, Sport would make it in, Drewski would make it in, Melonman would make it in, Xeno's already locked in, Deception's already locked in, Dragon's already locked in. If you were not one of those people, you are still fighting for a shot to get in. Alright, choose. Alright. Alright, Bobbert. Alright, Bobberts. Hold on, race chat. Hey. Because Bobberts was leader before Truescombe, he will have control of the field. So everyone, I want you to look at the ESV 73 on the outside at the very front. He will be taking command. Almost moist. caution. 80 miles per hour. Profile if you can. Alright, gentlemen. This will be the last caution of the races. Last caution of the duel. Alright, okay. Can y'all not spin each other out, please? Okay, one more time around. The spits are open. Hey, those in the back, please, just single file, please. Yes. Presently, these people are locked into the race. Dragon, Roberts, Zero Defying Green, Deception from qualifying. The next 5 would be Hertz, it's like Sport, True, Darkster, and Laser Guns. We'll be choosing. Double up, y'all. Hertz. You know where the restart zone is, Hertz? Yes, sir. That's it. Everyone react to the Pegasus Chevrolet on the front and side. Green to the end. Wait, race chat. We are green to the end. We are green to the end. Alright, everyone. Alright, everyone. Just please sit tight while everyone please sit tight while I confirm everyone that has made it. Remember, Dragon, Bobbert, Xenosity, Defiant, Green, and Deception have already locked themselves into the race. The question is, who is the next 5 that will be joining them?
Sir, results.
It should be we'll need POVs to
If you have POVs, you better...
save the replay. Try and save the replay for this one.
Yeah, we're racing.
It said it like sweet, that was first.
Okay, so currently, the 5 that are also joining those 6 are, you have Hertz, Drewski, Melon Man, Spork, and Blazer Guns. You 5 right now have made it in. If anyone has evidence that their car was physically ahead of one of those 5 cars, please submit it now. Otherwise, these results are final. Also, to the cars that finished in the top 10 in this stage, you all get points. If you finished first, you get 10 points. If you finished 10th, you get 1 point.
We'll be waiting for the other one. Or the finisher, I mean.
The only way I can show the laser guns is by the stream ends. I would have had a decent position.
Okay, currently we are getting the starting grid also for the main race calculated right now. I will. Yes, if you were laser guns, and then
Just get clean.
So, shit.
14 for the duel. 17. 18.
I was expecting a lot more questions. Only 3. It's not bad.
Apparently I don't know how to hit full lengths. I thought I did. And also, I had nowhere to go. I could get guns, and I was not fighting, stupid guys.
Drewski.
6, 7,
You're trying to
9, 10.
You're trying to
Let's see.
So it's just the 3 of us now.
Hold on, making sure I have results saved. Did you get them, or
I can.
hold on? I got them right now. Hold on, hold on.
Get screenshots.
Yeah, I do. Damn, that was crazy.
That's good. Oh, yeah, let's go.
way. Or maybe we can, but was Matt on the provisional top? No, he wasn't. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. If you have something where the top 5 or the 5 that made it are not the correct one, then please send it. Because right now, as it's laser, hold on. Okay. Oh yeah, I will start a. I'll get the lobby up and running. Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, can he meet at 5? No, alright. I have multiple people recorded NASCAR champions.
Yeah, I don't think my camera is gonna be able to prove anything. I was in railcam looking back at everyone from afar.
See if anybody else has a clip of it and send it in.
I'm streaming right now, so
Okay. It's, I'm sorry that that happened. I mean, I wish it didn't. So, yeah, this is, yeah, duels will be confusing. Right now, we're just looking at the final order, and I think this is right. It looks right. Here, hold on. Alright, I will put the thing in announcements for the starting grid.
Just so we know.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That means you can focus on one thing, I can focus on another. I don't know if I'll be streaming it.
I would, just to have it.
I don't have all my stuff set up for it, plus I already have a different way OBS for when I stream.
Oh, you're on PC, right? Right. Okay, alright, I'm gonna move to NASCAR chat. Moist, sorry this stuff happened the way it did, man. Yeah, hey, next week? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm just here to make sure everybody's set up.
Hello, everyone.
What line are you in?
I am. Hold on.
Yeah, that's okay. We're supposed to do that.
Oh, is he not? Is Corn not in the lobby? Oh.
He is not. He won. No, we're still missing 2 people. What are we missing? We're missing 1.
If my QB is missing, but I'm okay.
Okay, is. Right. Play chess while doing this. Roberts. Lemon. Lemon with a scorcher of a performance in B. Or Hurts. Or Hats. Is Legend not? Oh, Legend's not in the lobby.
Did Legend leave?
Legend left.
You hope. Okay.
He is not anywhere.
That's wild.
Hold on. Give me a minute. I send him an invite. Send him an invite. If you want to, the order is put in updates. Oh. That all right? That's going in the quote book. Quote book. Oh, nope. Legends in the lobby. Okay, we're good. We're all good. Everyone's in the lobby. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna look over. I know we've pinged him. Could he just check in settings real quick? Looks like everything. Legend. Hey, there he is. Hey, he's here.
As soon as you threaten,
He's like, "Dang." No, we're not gonna do that. Okay. Hi everyone. How are you all doing? After a very chaotic qualifying and duels phase, we made it to the main event. Well, we had 36 drivers, now we kind of cut it into the third, and here we are. We're all here. So again, yeah, please do that. All right, for this race, all right, in this race we got 3 admins who will also be racing. So we have Zeno, we have Mav, and then Shadow is also racing too. These 3 can call cautions at any point in the race. If you are not one of those 3 people, and if you do call it, you'll probably be penalized. Most definitely. Yeah, funny little thing. If okay, alright, I am going to... Okay. Yeah, can you make an Xbox party and invite me? And me and JJ will be casting. I'm streaming right now. I'll save the VOD and I'll watch it. But you all be good, okay? You all be good, okay? Don't make us be mean, okay? Oh, we lost someone. Who did we lose? Dang it. Did we lose Legend again? Sure? We have 23. That's awkward.
Corn makes a fantastic point. We do not need to make it 3 wide immediately.
Alright, we do, let's see. Oh, we do have stages for this race compared to duels. Fuck. Shh. Alright, shh. Alright, Shadow, I'm gonna mysteriously vanish out of thin air. Up and away! There we go. Okay. Make sure you go to the party settings and I think, hold on. I should have party audio. There.
We go.
Alright, turn that on.
It is
We are
on.
good to go.
Hopefully this doesn't end horrifically.
We could. Okay, I'm checking on Twitch.
We need to get you a PC, man.
I have a laptop. It's good enough.
We need to get you a better PC.
Okay.
Or at least find a way to...
Alright. It looks like chat can hear you as well. So,
Let's go.
okay, so...
Death and destruction awaits.
Okay. Sounds good, a little echo. Yeah, that's kind of Xbox parties for you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's like that, especially when live streaming, kind of a little bit...
The site announcer fun. This is what we have to do with Xbox parties. We don't really got much to do, and then it's just...
Because,
Okay.
because live streams from console
Alrighty.
it doesn't let him pick up Discord audio.
Yeah, for some reason, like, streaming from console, just, you can't, yeah, it doesn't pick up, people's audio. But if you were streaming from, like, your PC, then you would pick up the Discord audios by themselves. So, after a very chaotic qualifying and duels, we have made it to the main event. Today we had 36 drivers compete in qualifying, and everyone participated in the duels. However, the race itself only has 22 spots. Those 22 spots are these 22 drivers that you see on the screen right now. So today worked a little bit differently than usual, since we decided to implement the duels for today's race to make the Daytona event feel more fun, and a little bit more authentic to how they do it IRL, with some little tweaks in the rules as well. So after qualifying, everyone had a one-shot quali to put in the fastest lane that they can. The top 2 overall will lock themselves in for the race on the front row. So as you can see here, we have Dragon on the front and the inside, and Corn on the outside. But you could also see Bobberts is up. Bobberts is on the inside on the second row. He tied with Corn, and thus he locked themselves into the main race as well. 4th through 12th overall locked themselves into the race, but didn't exactly confirm their position for the race. They have to fight it out with everyone else. As you can see, there are 3 people, you got everyone else behind. So it looks like everyone else is doubling up right now, and it looks like we're about to move green this time by. It's the next Dragon King on the inside. He is commanding the field. And he is taking the green flag. We are green for 120 running laps at Daytona.
Oh god, I forgot that Dragon's actually leading the race.
He qualified with a 49.875, 2 thousandths quicker than Korn and Bobbers. Unfortunately, in the duels, he got himself caught up in a caution and crashed and put in the wall towards the back. Luckily, with a little bit of saving grace, qualifying put him straight up to first position, and already everyone's gone double file already on this restart already.
Well, I mean,
Looks like a couple cars in the background want to shove it 3 wide. It looks like that is Mead on the high side. Looks like he's in 6th position, 7th position right now. He's trying to make it 3 wide. He's trying to find a way to make his way up to the field. So this track it's going to be a pack race. You see all 22 of these cars all together. This is going to be a pack race.
Also,
Absolutely just close as you can get it.
also seems Blazers dropped down from when they started. I don't know how, but something happened.
Yeah, something did happen. I'm not too sure what happened.
Dropped 4 places from starting position.
Yeah, absolutely. So some keys for today's race. If you look in the top right, there's 120 laps. You're not going to win on lap 1. You're not going to win on lap 2. You can only lose those laps. You can only lose the race by doing some dumb stuff early on.
But I love
Best.
dumb stuff.
As much as we love dumb stuff, you have to be smart in these first laps.
Already some bumper bashing going on with people moving into gaps that are barely wide enough for their cars.
Absolutely. And for also today's race, we have 3 stages for today's race. Once we finish those stages, we will then do a stage caution and bunch up the field once again as if a normal caution dropped, just like they do in IRL NASCAR. So for first stage, will be as soon as they cross the line at end lap 35, the stage caution will be thrown. We'll do a restart procedure. Stage 2 will end at lap number 70. Again, same thing. And then stage 3 is from lap 71 all the way to the end of the race. Alright, JJ, I think other thing you should do when we get closer to end of stage, if it looks like it's going to be this packed by then, I want you to pick someone, go into like their game camera. Correction, there's a specific camera for this. I think it's
The rear camera.
no, there's a specific camera for this.
More closer to us.
Oh, if you go to helicopter cam and just kind of cycle through, there should be one there's one that's pointed like straight up from above the car.
There's only one of those that's close enough. It's not directly that's off, but it's close enough.
Yeah, that's the best angle. And if you get it to where, if you look at my screen right now, it should be like looking directly upwards with like the car on like the left third of the screen. Yeah, when we get close to that, do that. I want you to clip it.
Oh, okay.
So that we can look back and determine if we got top 10 on the stage.
Oh, okay. We'll maybe do that.
Because I'll do it and I'll look back. Okay, for right now, we're going to take a quick look.
Got it. So when we get to the line,
Now
we're
we're
going to
looking
the G.
This race is going to be absolutely just crazy. I mean, you have 3 wide so far. No, Shadow's DC.
Oh, Shadow, rip
No.
Shadow. That happened
No.
during
Wait.
the last I think on lap 20
Wait,
during
he's
Duels.
still in the lobby. Wait,
Is he?
why are you still in the lobby? What the heck is going on?
What's going on?
Oh, my
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
I think it might. hopefully he doesn't DC. It does seem Shadow's internet has been pretty spotty today, though. Yeah, people are getting a little bit of a bump. Just a little bit of a bump every so often.
Like this skill and the precision to be able to hold 3 wide this closely is like this is crazy. You don't see this every day. You don't see this in online lobbies. You don't see cars this close together. You don't see this type of talent pool just right up against each other. Look how colorful it is. You see all sorts of colors everywhere.
And my only teammate is in the top 10. Or my only teammate in the race. Which is nice.
Yeah, that's crazy. Although I'm looking towards the back, Cartman in the background, just a little, he's getting close outside of draft range. Ooh, a little bit of contact.
Oh, the rear, somebody's got loose. That's real
Someone
loose.
I don't know who that was.
Shadow.
It looked like it was, yeah, Shadow just got doored somewhere towards the back, and he's using a little bit of speed, and it looks like Rambo and Drewski are outside the draft range, so I'm not sure what happened there. It looks like they got doored right out of turn 2, and now they've lost the draft. Now they're hoping. Now they're out of stage contention for stage win or stage
Well,
points.
we don't know. There could be a safety car. Or a caution.
Yeah, there could. Yeah, there might be. Who knows?
I'm too used to saying safety car. I watched that one earlier today. Oh.
This Miami race is going to be absolutely wild.
Yeah.
In a sense.
I didn't look at qualifying. I need to watch that. No spoilers, preferably. But if I do get spoiled, I don't really mind. I'm just gonna go watch it later anyway. This is what happened to Rambo during Duels as well. He got knocked straight off the draft, and because of people wallbanging.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to hold the high line.
No, people were
here.
drifting up from the bottom and just walling people.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
It looks like they had probably like a misinput. They put the control stick just a little bit too far to the right.
Take his line.
Which I myself am guilty of that.
The best question is, will they pull off what we did in Truck Series?
Well, when we did trucks here, we had like, I swear, like 5 cautions in the first 50.
Yeah, but we got knocked out of Rapture and we caught.
Yeah. Oh, towards the end of the race. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but trucks, those things are sensitive. What we've done here is we've turned down we've added grip handicaps. And essentially what they're supposed to do is take off a certain percentage of the maximum tire grip that the car can produce. And we've turned the front down to 0.65 and the rear to 0.7. So why would you want to do that? No, wouldn't you want like the maximum grip on a track? Well, not necessarily. The thing with this game is the more grip you had, the more sensitive the car was, and especially on an oval where holding a lane is very, very important. It's super difficult to do that, and especially in like older cars, like many people would race like the old Trans Am cars, for example, and just that would be kind of the way to win it. The hard thing about those cars is those cars were really, really sensitive. And so what the grip handicap does is, by turning down the sensitivity of the car, we made it easier, and you can give more wiggle room for, especially for controller players, to be able to give them a little bit, like a 1/10 of an inch extra like, stick movement to be able to hold their line, especially in a track like Daytona, where holding a line is very, very difficult, especially for new players. But for giving that extra cushion for advanced players, and especially the best in the game, you make the racing so much more enjoyable and much more easier to do compared to if you just roam in the deep end and kumbaya and all sorts of that thing.
Yeah, well, so yeah, Ted, I wish we did also have bump drafting work. It would be amazing. But
Yeah.
too complicated for physics, I guess. Also,
Complicated for
the rest of the
yeah.
XMS team is at the back of the draft pack.
Mhm.
Dragon
where they
leading
started.
and leading the XMS team.
Yeah, so where they all, the XMS team, they all started. So weirdly enough, Dragon on pole is such a weird thing to say.
Whoa!
When we first,
Melon
oh, we got a. It looks like we see. Oh, Melon Man just
That nearly
we lost
knocked
him all of a sudden.
That nearly knocked Deception and Avatar's draft.
Yeah, I was looking towards the background. Looks like a couple circles in the back. Look like there's a couple cars in the background. We got a little squirrely. It looks like because of that little DC, and maybe that little lag spike too. Oops, I didn't see it really coming up on my end as much. Looking towards the back. The 3 cars in the back of this train are all XMS cars. You got Evan, Bob, you have Deception and Sport kind of holding 16th or 18th in the back.
Sport's kind of
Your
keeping
lone
them
fighter up
pulling
at the
in.
front. Lone fighter at the front. Your pole sitter, Dragon, still holding up the inside at the front.
Right now, Sport is
See if you
essentially.
can upset any of these.
Right now, Sport's essentially
I'm
keeping them in. Sorry.
I'm wondering if today's the day. Today's the day when Dragon gets a win, especially in a server with some very, very talented drivers. Looking towards the high side, I thought Mead was going to come down low and try to pass Bobbers because he cleared a car, but no. It's like he was a little bit not far enough ahead to make a move stick.
I think he doesn't want to take the chance that Freelancer moves up and then blocks or goes for it again the next lap.
That is true. I was looking. Yeah, I was a little bit worried. I think Freelancer was trying to push Mead up towards the top. These lanes are all kind of working together in a sense, and the weird way is around Daytona is you can't really like, especially in a pack like this. And if you're boxed in, you're kind of stuck in like a train. So if you're on the low side, you're gonna stay there and kind of help your train move up forward so that you can advance up.
I know what was said before the race started was we don't need a 3 laps wide on like lap 1 or 2. Everybody ignored that.
Oh, look how close they got! Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Drewski, Rambo, and Shadow are not having the best time right now. They're hoping and praying that there's a caution soon.
The good thing for Drew, Rambo, and Shadow is the stage caution is coming soon. In about 17, 18 more laps.
Oh.
We shall see and wait for those.
Blazer has
So far.
lost a couple positions, I think, due to a wall tap.
Yeah, he did. I'm not too sure where he was in the field, but he is dropping back more and more. You kind of see him in like the white and orange car that was kind of in the middle pack. You see him coming across the screen. It almost looks like peach colored.
It is. It's like it's the peach and white Marvel Comics car. Deception just holding the bottom lane behind Defiant. Everybody's kind of trying to hold their lane mostly.
Yeah, Mead's just trying to find a way to just get a run out of 2. See if he can get in front of one of the 2 lanes kind of on his left. Although, it would kind of be not a great idea to make a move so far in advance. Because if you do that and you screw yourself and you get thrown back towards the back, that alone is going to be like really hard to make your way back up to the front, especially with the caliber of drivers here. These are really, really strong drivers who are trying to make their way through the field. And again, it's a giant game of chess on wheels, y'all. We're playing mind games here. And also, you also kind of have to think to yourself, well, what's important right now? And what's going to set myself up for success for the later stage of the race? Ooh,
Looks
I
like
thought
some
Freelancer was going to
positions.
get wall grabbed out of 2. Oh, he went real close to the wall. Right out of 2.
Oh, Dragon's
like the
Dragon's
field got
blocking the bottom 2 lines.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was
It's
going
4 wide.
wide
It's
for a
4 wide at the
second.
front.
Oh my gosh.
It's 4 wide at the front.
I thought it was 4. Oh my gosh.
Oh
this
my
turned into
god.
4.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
What control from
Matt
Freelancer
is
on
the
the top
perfect
lane to
time.
hold that 4. great control, but unfortunately, out of turn 4, that's going to lose them a couple positions. So now the order now is becoming shuffled up now. It's turned back into 2 lanes.
Yeah, it's gone back to 2, and wait, no, and Mead's feeling a little bit risky and going around the outside.
Mead doesn't want. No, he mean business. He's trying to go up. He's trying to get around all these cars on the middle.
I think
line,
Dragon might try and do it again.
Back up to the front.
No, not a front.
Yeah, as long as Dragon holds the bottom, make sure that he doesn't leave a space open for. It looks like I think that's Hertz in the bottom. Or that's, yeah, I think it's Hertz or Lemons.
I forget.
No, Hertz is on the 29. That's Lemon's in the 2. That's right. Yeah, so if he leaves it open for Lemon, he's going to take it, because that low side, especially for commanding the field, is so strong. You have to be super careful. Like, if you're at the front, this is probably the most stressful part, stressful position of this entire field, just holding the line and focusing so much, just making sure none of the cars behind you just make their way in front of you because you gave them a space.
Oh.
And Dragon almost did that for a second, and almost caused that 4 wide for a second. But then again, Freemancer shoved it outside of Mead, who then he had the room to do what he wanted to do.
Yeah, Drusky, Rambo, and Shadow keep just dropping back lap after lap. There's not much they can do. But just try and stay on the lead lap until the stage ends. That's one thing about the outside lane around Daytona. It's really close to be able to getting in front of somebody, but it's really hard to get enough of a run. Lion?
What happened?
Your, like, party just cut out for a second. It's back though.
Oh, it did.
We go. Yeah, Rambo, Drusky, and all are just stuck at the back here. So,
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
there is.
Oh.
Another little bit of a weird lag spike. It's really hard to find anything to really talk about right now.
Yeah, it's kind of the fun stuff. Because it's a very long race. So
Well, you know what?
Being
There's one thing.
intensive and focused,
There's one thing we can talk about.
but also kind of.
And that's if that's the pit strategy for the stage. Because Daytona is longer than Eagle Rock, so you'll still be in the lead lap hit before the stage ends.
Here's the thing, because in the duels, you had to take a full tank because a full tank gets you about 36 laps here, and that's as much as the stage is.
Or 38 if there's a gotcha.
Although the drivers just need to be careful of, am I going to make it to pit road right after the stage ends? Because that would be catastrophic.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
if they're being smart and people are lifting in the corners, they should make it pretty easy.
I'm going to take a little quick look at. Looks like Bobbert has about 32%. Yeah, everyone's got 100% fuel. They've all figured it out.
Yeah.
That hey, we just take 100% fuel. We just go to the stage end.
Now, from what I can tell, it's people outside the top 10 that need to start thinking, is it worth being in this pack if I'm not going to get the position? And thinking, do I pit early before the stage closes to get the benefit of being in front of all of them on the next stage? There's only one time that it doesn't really happen too often, does it? Nobody really goes for the early pit. whatchamacallit. Yeah, Drewski, Shadow, and Rambo keep dropping like 7/10 every lap. Just cannot keep up with the draft train that is the front pack. Some door banging going on up at the front. Mead's still trying to get past on this outside. Just nothing seems to be working right now. Oh shit, we've lost another pack of cars. Fine.
See that? I'm not too sure how that happened.
I don't know
So it
either.
looks like...
I looked away for 2 seconds to check something, and next thing I know, Freelancer, Deception, Blazer, Evan, and Cartman have all dropped back. Also seems Defiant is Defiant has joined the group at the back with Rambo, Shadow, and Drewski. There must have been some major stuff going on.
I'm not sure how that happened. Well, here's a good thing for us. That's 2 cars. That's like 7 cars you gotta worry less about.
Yeah, Korn is in the last person of the main field right now, or the main account. That means 11 cars or 9 cars, sorry, are missing from the main pack. Spork and TRL are having a little bit of a door-to-door battle. I'm gonna get my camera set up for the lap 35 stage caution.
Still looking at the pack. Right into the pit lane. Looks like everyone in the back moved into the pit lane. So it looks like these 10 cars that are at the front, they're all going to get points for stage. Get the stage win.
Wow. So they did actually go for the early pit strategy.
Mm-hmm.
They want to monopolize on the, on just getting pit before everybody else does, because we know fine rightly everybody in this lead pack is going to need to pit during the stage caution. I think it would be better if I'm actually focused on Bobberts. Oh, never mind. Bobberts is just
Mav's got all
so many
sorts of Harry.
places.
Oh gosh.
Bobberts has got to be annoyed about that. Mead is about to pass Dragon. Ooh, doesn't get it done. Barely doesn't get it done. Ooh. I wouldn't be surprised Horn is going for the middle line. Oh, Dragon's trying to block in Mead. He's let Mav on the inside. Yep, Dragon is gonna be annoyed at himself for getting overtaken on the inside.
Oh, he did give up the inside. Mav's got the inside now.
Yeah.
Just that one little mistake. He gave it up.
He was trying to block Mead from getting past him, but instead let Mav get past him. Horn may actually be able to push him back in front of Mav. Not quite. Green and Bobber both on the other side. Going hard to turn 4. Ooh, Dragon's got a bit of a run down the triangle.
Alright. There's the white
Ooh,
flag
I think that's why Dragon picked the middle line.
Oh, that's smart. He's gonna get the run out of 4, and he's gonna get a stage win potentially.
He's
gotta hold it though.
Yeah, he's got to hope that Korn still stays behind him and gives him that shunt that he needs. Korn right down. We have Lions POV. Oh, it's big.
Oh, here we go. Coming out to the line, folks. We got 2 more corners to go.
Yep. Oh, Mav's a car length ahead.
Car length ahead.
Oh.
And Dragon's gonna get it. Oh, he's got it. He's got a stage win.
Nice. Let's go, Dragon.
Now the caution is out.
Ooh, that was a tight one.
Wow.
That was a tight one. Dragon barely just getting that overlap in easily.
That was crazy. Did you get it?
I did clip it, just in case. Evan is still racing across the line. That means Rambo, Drewski, and Shadow are probably... Nope, they just crossed the line as well. No? Yeah, they did. They're just catching up to the main pack.
Okay, so it looks like... Dragon... Green...
No, wait a minute. Shadow's dropped way back. What's wrong with Shadow?
Mead... Of...
Oh, I think Shadow's out of fuel.
Oh no.
No, he's got tons of fuel. He pitted a minute ago. He's just going really slowly. Oh, somebody span on the apron. Legend went right on the apron. He's gonna have to... And he's crashed into the wall again. Trying to get back on track.
caution. Now cars are now single filed up. Next time by, pits will open. Top 10 that right. So the top 10 were Dragon, Green, Mead, or AMS Mead. You have NDR Mev. You have Lightest Corn, TRL, then ASV Bobbert, and Spork, and Xenosity.
I think they've
and
done the pit cycle.
Hertz.
Pit cycle is happening now.
Pits are open. Luckily, the cars that went in a while ago.
I think Lancer's now in the lead of the race.
Here's the other thing. Because the cars themselves, those cars did not pit this time around. They pitted 3 laps before. They will have to pit again at the same time they did for stage 1. Which is, I don't think they're going to make it to the stage finish if the cars stayed out. So, because Dragon won the stage, he gets 10 regular season points, and with that, he earns himself a singular playoff point, if he ever does make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very, very good.
I mean, I just congrats to Dragon though, getting pole. You know.
Yeah, pole, and he beats out everyone else, so that's very, very good.
Also seems, let's see, who on the XMS team stayed out? That would be Deception, Evan, but not Spork actually. Spork went into the pits.
Yeah, Sport.
That's because he was still in the lead pack.
Sport going in was definitely a choice, I would think.
No,
and now
but Spork
looks
was still
like
in the
drivers.
Spork was still in the lead pack. Oh, they're doing choose cones.
Everyone choose cone. Everyone's choosing.
If I see some people hugging the bottom when I didn't see them hit the choose cone. Some people are going to the bottom when they didn't hit the choose cone.
I'll put up stage 1 results in chat. There you go.
I definitely saw some people back there not choose cone.
Now here we go, green once again for stage number 2. Freelancer takes the green.
Yeah, Freelancer's in the lead, and so it's gonna be a bit more interesting this time. It's already 3 wide at the back of the pack.
Already, we're going 3. These drivers were at the back who were at the front at the end of the stage. They definitely want to get back up to the front.
Yeah, I saw Mead immediately on the outside. Both AMS cars are next to each other. Mead's going for the outside already. He's gunning it. Straight back into the top. Oh. I think Evan may have dumped him in a wall a little bit there. Oh.
Evan, I think, someone's on the apron. Oh, who's that?
He's been tight.
Also, it's a squirrely in the background. Jeez.
Oh, somebody was trying to pass on the apron behind
the yellow and green car. It looks like that is Defiant. And Defiant getting all sorts of hairy.
TRM nearly tried to pass the final. Oh, that would have been
racing. The funny yellow things is open. Oh, and Bobbert's in the background, already off of the lead pack.
Wait, Bobberts has already dropped off?
What happened towards the back? Bobberts is back. He's 5 seconds off pace.
How did that happen?
No idea.
Well, Boris is probably... Oh, the pack is split in 2. Yeah, due to that earlier contact, the pack is nearly split in two. It's barely within draft range of each other.
Oh, what is happening? We have more cars that are splitting off even more.
Oh. Yeah, Bobbers is still way off. The timing tower was lying to me. You need to rename your Twitch soon, Lion, by the way. And the pack is melded back together. Yeah, Cartman is also, I think, dropped off the pack. Yeah, Cartman's gone as well.
Yeah, Cartman's off of the... Yeah, okay. Here's a good thing. I was looking at other things. Yeah, the two little mini packs of cars have now converged on each other. Now we've got a race now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think these drivers are going to know what to expect this time around. Not only have they all gone through the duels, which, to be honest, were very, very chaotic, very difficult. These drivers are now all fighting it out. Look who's back up to the front of the field in the 27. That's Shadow.
Yeah,
right
Shadow's
there.
back up. There's one thing that's a bit confusing to me right now is this stage ends at lap 7, right?
Yeah, at the end, when they finish lap 70,
Yeah.
that is when the stage caution will
Yeah.
happen. So we have about 27 more laps until then. And right now, all of these drivers are worried about is just sticking to the pack and just don't push it too hard early on.
Oh. They've
Again,
already...
pack racing.
Ooh.
Pack racing at Daytona is very, very.
The middle of the pack
can be
is
a very difficult thing.
very, Oh my god! Corn got thrown into a wall. That's a caution. That is a caution.
Ooh, that definitely is. I don't know if the cars are slowing down yet. Checking to them.
I think Corn's
Yeah, cars are
controller
slowing
got
down. That is
disconnected
a
as
caution.
well.
That is true. That is a caution as well. Oh, look who's in the back. No, it's Corn and that's Dragon as well.
Yeah, Dragon
No.
got took out by it. So what happened was, from what I could tell, was one of the XITE NASCARs at the front, either Deception or Heaven, one of their cars randomly jumped to the right, hit Corn, threw him into a wall, and that caused the entire rest of the backfield to then start swerving and banging into each other.
That's brutal. I mean, Dragon, who was leading, who won stage 1, is now at the back of the pack, and now he's got to figure out a way to claw his way back up 20 more spots, back up to the front of the field.
I mean, Boberts and Cartman are probably happy. They are back on, back up to the pack.
That's true. If I was those two, I would be ecstatic as well. But at the same time, you have to be worried. I'm at the back, and now I'm worried about the cars that are all in front of me. How am I going to make my way up? If I know that these cars are this good at holding the line, and I probably know a caution probably isn't going to happen.
No, the question...
Even though it's lap 44, and we've got another stage caution coming, which again that'll mix up the order once again with pit cycles and the cars themselves.
Oh, Lancer's going in the pits. Blazer.
No, with the pit lanes
a
open.
lot of people are
these-
choosing to pit. I think it's some of the people who pitted early last time.
Yeah, but you have to realize that the cars that are going in, they have to wait.
No, some of them have already pit earlier, and all of them have pit. Anybody who's pitting now has already pit.
You have to be very careful because the cars themselves, they can only last as long as the stage was. Because remember, in the duels, some of the cars had to pit because their fuel would not last until the very end, which is about 36 laps long. And I think these drivers some of the drivers that are pitting right now, they did not pit when the stage caution was out.
Bobberts did, though, and I don't know why Bobberts went in the pits. I think he may just be trying to go for the, he might have went for the mood of, I'm already at the back. There's nothing else that will, make it worse.
Well, good thing is when you're at the back and you decide to pit in, you're not going to lose track position if you're at the very back. So you can gain the knowledge knowing, hey, I can go in and not lose the position. I mean, he did lose like 2 spots. He was 19th, now he's back to 21st.
Well, the thing is, Dragon actually gained a ton of spots. He's back up to 14th. Oh, I think...
Ooh, that might have been a violation. A couple cars looked like they didn't choose
It seems
the right
Hats
spot.
may have hit the line.
I don't know if they're gonna do anything about it.
I'm gonna get a clip of it just to be safe.
Just gonna grab a clip, and we'll see how that goes. Doesn't look like he's moving back. It looks like Mead this time by and take the green flag. So we go racing once again.
Oh, Mead is in the lead, and Drewski in second. And
Looks like
we're
Mead's gonna
away.
take the green flag. We're going green flag racing once again.
Mead has already got a car
Background,
length
he has to be
ahead.
very, very careful. It looked like he went 2 wheels over the yellow line for a second.
And we're already too wide. Pending. Rambo's about to send it 3.
Oh, he's going for it, but he's got to be careful though. There's no one behind him if he gets a little bit
Zeno
squirrely.
is moving up.
Once you've decided on your
into
lane.
the middle. Rambo's moving back down.
He saw it, but I'm thinking.
Oh, Shadow got a
go
little bit
3
of a
wide.
Oh my god, who went on the inside of Shadow?
A couple cars got a little squirrely looking down on the apron. Oh, 3 pink sidecars got a little bit all sorts of squirrely coming out of the front stretch.
I think into turn.
It looks like.
I think going into turn 3, Green shoved it right down the inside of Shadow, barely enough room, and just caused him to swerve up. That could have ended really badly.
Luckily, the cars themselves, they haven't lost the draft. They're the top 6 themselves haven't lost the draft just yet. I'm looking at time intervals.
There are few people who have lost the draft. That would be TRL, Hertz.
Oh, looks like Mav
Blazer.
downwards. Yeah, they're outside the draft. Yeah. I'm not too sure what happened in the background. I think because when the cars themselves get a little bit squirrely coming out of, I think that was 3, like a couple laps ago.
Yeah,
and I think it happened so soon. And I don't think anyone got any like they didn't lose any speed coming with that turn, but they just lost all those positions at the same time. Which, to be honest, I don't know how that made sense.
Hartman is art of draft, yeah. 15
Yeah.
down to 21 art of draft.
Yeah, those guys gotta start working together.
They are corns. You know what we did on Daytona when we started a draft? That's what they're doing now. Robert, Mav, and Ford are going to shuffle. The shuffle.
He's kind of in the middle of this front pack. He's got Freelancer on his high side. Dragon's made his way up. He's back into the front. He's on the inside line.
Nice.
You see the Pink 35 coming around the front stretch. He's right behind where Shadow is in the 027.
Gino's going around the outside. He's nearly clipping
He's going for it. He's going. Yeah, I think he blocked because Freelancer was on the high side. But
I think he went the block.
He didn't have any cars in front. Yeah, he didn't have any cars in front. He blocked him so that he doesn't have the advantage coming out so that Freelancer goes to the front. Whereas now Freelancer has
very nearly
the hard thing. The hard thing for Freelancer is because he's at the front. He's on the outside. The hard thing is you have to hold the line. You lose the ground in the turns and make it back up in the straights because of the side draft.
Yeah.
If you have no one on the outside, you can build at speed. So you have another car behind that's helping you out. Green, he's just bumping his way through the middle.
Yeah. Zeno nearly a car length ahead of Steve going into 1.
Yeah, they're here. I'm telling you, outside line, especially on the front part of the track, so try a little bit on the top, you're going to get speed there. Because that is a longer stretch of road compared to the back stretch. So you realize where Zeno is right now. Like in the turns, he's losing on the ground because he has to travel farther distance with the cars that are on the bottom. front?
No, Drewski's at the front.
But Drewski, yeah, he's currently half behind. Yeah, but look where he is now.
Yeah.
Because there's a longer stretch of road there. It's almost a car length ahead. Coming out of one. Oh, Freelandson looks like he got a little bit long. He got a little long grab. So on the high side.
I can tell. I think Zito either is going for the really wide line, right? Which is giving him way more speed onto the strips and onto the trioval part. Or he's a little bit afraid of bringing it down closer because Legend is seen to have some issues holding the middle line.
The good thing with, I guess, Legend is he has someone in front of him who he can kind of act as a guide.
Yeah.
Just follow him, and he can just follow that the best.
But he is moving slightly up and down, especially on entry and exit, and
He doesn't need to watch it. He doesn't need to watch it. You see, yeah, you saw where his car was
Yeah.
that time. You see where the high line, the dotted white line, acts as like, like a barrier, or as a guide around to the high side.
I'm surprised Legend didn't
And
try
I
and
saw,
move right there.
I saw, let's check in with that line a bit. So he's moving up, like right here.
Yeah.
He's moving up just a tiny bit. And I don't know if you're looking at this now, but Sport kind of trying to find and force his way through. He kind of ended up on the high side with the low and middle just taken. Sport's got to be careful with the wall. You don't want to get wall grab. Oh, he got a little. Oh, Sport! You got to be careful. Banging doors.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Bang doors with the cars. Gotta be careful.
One thing I noticed is the next pack back, the Bobbert, Mav, Cartman, and Corn pack, or the Bobbert, Mav, and Corn pack has picked up Cartman on their way closing up to the pack again.
The latest car in the top 10 pack, and now they're just working their way. They're trying to leapfrog their way through.
They are.
To be honest. I mean, it's not really going to matter if they leapfrog or not. The stage caution's coming. There's more than 10 cars in the lead laps. Even if they do, and magically just find their way up to the front.
I think it's more they're hoping there's a caution and then maybe are not getting left or whatever.
Yeah, that's also good too. She's back towards the front as well. He's still on the high side, but he still wants to shove it there. And I was looking, I saw Sport himself in the 23 pink XITE car.
I realize I think all of the XITE NASCARs are still in the lead.
Just holding it down.
Yeah.
Although Dragon is towards the front. They all are quite close to each other.
Oh, Dragon's got the bottom line though. He's gonna try and get right up in there behind Shadow.
Yeah, I'm looking, because I'm on board right now with Green right now. And he's kind of picking and choosing where he wants to be, like, lane-wise. And he keeps changing between the middle line and sometimes the high line. Because he sees there's a space and he'll go for it. And he's trying to figure out a way, hey, how do I get in front of, like, the 4 cars that are kind of in, like...
Speaking of the high line, Dragon just put it into a wall up there.
Oh, he did put it into the wall. Yeah, that is very, very close.
Defiant nearly into the back of Dragon. Exit.
Dragon now, it looks like he's still on the high side. He's still in the draft. Looks like Bobber, there's Evan and Defiant are trying to hold on for tier 5. Looks like
TRL and Hertz are not together in a pack. Eliezer is still all by their own.
We got a field for plays here. I think we got them through scoring coming out of what was it? Again, it was turn 3 or 4. It was about 10 or 15-ish laps ago. It felt like. Yeah, Dragon made his way up to the high side. Oh, Zeno's gotta be careful. He's playing chicken with that wall.
Yeah.
You don't want to grind that wall too closely.
Mead is nearly a car length ahead of Drewski. I think Mead's best shot here is to try and get both him and Rambo on the front.
Here's the other thing. Actually, next time by and said this time, I want you to notice which of the 3 lanes across the finish line first. You think, oh, the easy answer is the low side, right? Well, it's not that easy. This game's physics and draft physics are a little unique in a sense.
Well, if you think about it this way, the middle lane actually is getting the most draft out of any lane. They've got the draft from the cars on the outside. They've got the draft from the cars on the inside.
Yes and no, because here, let's go on board with Drew right now. Because right now, the only cars that Drew's done the draft from is from the cars that are on the left side. Right there, he crosses the line. Guess what? If that's the stage right there, Drew wins the stage right there. So again, the middle lane, and this is where Dragon was too, at the end of stage 1. The middle lane of Daytona, coming to the line, is the best place to be. You think, oh, like, wouldn't that be contrary to, low side being travel at least in that instance? Yes it would. Because at the end of the turn, you're that far ahead. And if you remember the saying, if you're first, you're last. If you're first and the worst, second is the best. That kind of thing. Yeah, that applies here. Coming through like the final trial, though, you can see Mead is ahead of Drew coming out of the end of the corner. And by that point, Drew then can have a draft all the way to the line. And the outside lane also gets it as well, which means the low line, theoretically, is the worst place to be if you are fighting up against Zeno and Drewski coming up to the line, which is definitely... I mean, if you're Mead, I don't think you figured it out just yet. Maybe you know, hey, the middle line's the best, but also the high line, hey, that's power too, because you're also getting the draft from the middle lane as well. Again,
I've just noticed Spork's dropped off the main pack as well.
He has dropped off as well. You are absolutely right about that. My eye has been totally just been kept on the front of the pack.
They dropped off, but Bobberts and Mav caught back up.
Yeah, I was a little worried about Sporkle. I'm not too sure how Sporkle was out this pack there, because he was in the front pack for who knows how long, and he got dropped off. Luckily, it's not a huge disadvantage. Again, he is about some cars back. Also, I know we were talking about Mav and Bobberts were not in the pack a while ago, right? They're in the front.
Oh yeah,
pack
I know.
again.
I think they replaced Spork.
I don't know how that happened.
I think when Sport was dropping off, they might have been coming up to the rear of him and got the run from his draft and just shot by.
That is true. Now we're coming up to the line. We have 10 more racing laps in stage number 2. And it looks like right now Drewski has got the upper hand right now.
If I'm Dragon, I'm sending that to the third lane right now. Green, from what I can tell, Bobberts and Green, when they're entering a corner, they're choosing, but they're like going half between second and third lane, just to try and dissuade people from going to the third lane. You know? Line? You good? Lost her. Oh, okay, there we go. Just double checking. Got you.
Seen her all day, so.
Oh, Freelancer's in the wall. but he's okay. Mav is going into the middle row. He's going for the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was a little worried about Freelancer for a second. I was totally looking away from my screen, and I come back. Oh, he hit the wall, but like, if he hits the wall and he's on the outside, he should be fine. But if he's grinding up against the wall itself, and he's doing it for like about a second, and that's when the wall grab happens. If you just barely tap it and you can get off of it real quick, that's kind of where you want to be. Also, JJ, you know what's funny? If you
What is going on?
Funny. Oh my gosh.
I think Rambo lost some speed going down the straight there.
Where's Rambo? Oh, there's Rambo.
No, he's still behind Mead, but there was enough of a gap that I think if Green wanted to, he could have really moved on.
The stage is coming down to the wire. It's 21 caution, and the back is still humming like crazy.
I think everybody's kind of going through the motion of it right now.
Nothing really matters until lap 10. That's when you're going to start getting crazy. That's when
Oh my god!
start making moves. Wait, what's happening?
I
JJ.
thought Brusky was really clear and moved there for a second.
Oh, scared me there. I thought someone crashed or something. Scared me.
Alas, not yet.
Alright, still on board with...
I think I know what
Yeah, if you
Mav's
look-
gonna do. I think Mav is biding his time behind both ESV cars, and then he's gonna go for the high line just to get the run to the line ahead of one of them.
Yeah, so we have a little over 5 more laps to go. This day, actually 5 more racing laps. Now it's less than 5. Pardon my language. At the low side, especially the cars that are on the low side. So Mav himself is outside the stage points. So where he is right now, you can kind of see he's in the middle right there, kind of. So the yellow car on the bottom, that's where 10th is right now. I'm sure there's Bobberts too on the high side, but that's kind of the cutoff. That's kind of the visual cutoff. Right
Oh my
now.
god.
You get 10th.
They're
Oh my
pitting.
gosh. Oh, we got cars. We got a whole lot of cars coming in the pit lane.
Oh, it's
I think
because
we need the cars.
it's the cars that
That's
hit it
what it
early,
is.
and they don't
Yeah,
have
they
enough
did.
to go.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, these cars that are staying out, they want the stage points, and they're going to risk their fuel tank.
No.
Because they will have to pit
Remember,
under
Bobbert's
stage caution.
Bobbert's pitted earlier.
He did.
Bobbert's did
Mistake
pit
then.
early for this exact thing happening.
Yeah, so yeah, here's the thing with NASCAR IRL. You kind of have to think your strategy. I mean, do you want stage points? I mean, they kind of help you out. I mean, if you do somehow finish like 5th, but you have like 2 stage wins all of a sudden.
No, the major
Then-
question is, can Blazer beat the pack that has been pitting? No.
Blazer is 21st and is
Still
yeah,
21st.
He's way behind.
He's still doing.
Look, yeah, if you pit, that's about 2/3 of the lap. You kind of get behind. So you see the white dot, where the white dot is on the map. And if you hover over like Dragon, who's in 12th, that's kind of the pit delta. It's about like 2/3 of the lap at pack speed.
Well, this is actually going to be a very close race. Like, Legend is now in the center.
Look, yeah, Legend in the center. Right? He's probably in the
Oh,
best position
no.
so far. Oh,
Mead.
Mead. Oh.
Meads realized.
I think Green also wants to I think everyone wants to win at this point. Legend just kind of caught Napper for a little bit. Now we have less than 2 more laps to go in the stage.
I think it might be because Legend's a bit scared of pushing it down towards the bottom row of cars.
Legend himself is probably fine where he because of this itself, but he's also trying to be conservative. And and Mead's kind of blocking 2 lanes at once. Green is going to take. What is Green going to do about it? Mead's blocking 2 lanes at
Oh,
once.
wait a minute. Green may have let off intentionally trying to go onto the line.
He's got so the white flag for stage number 2. Green's got the run on the inside, but Zeno on the outside. So it looks like there's going to be a fight to the line between these 3. 7 cars in the lead back. Really good stage points if they keep this up. Hartman, Sport, and whoever finishes out front between Team and Hertz, they're going to get points. Alright, JJ, good recording.
I'm getting ready.
So here comes Mead. He's on the middle lane. He's a little bit high. I think Green's trying to get it. He's trying to time up this draft just right. It's going to be a drag race coming to the line. Zeno, he's got the upper hand coming up to the line. I think Zeno might beat everyone else. And he does. Zeno gets the stage win, and the caution is out.
Oh, yep,
Now,
they know
it's gonna be a
Zeno's
fight
ahead.
between-
They know
It's going to
Zeno's
be a
ahead.
fight between Sport and Cartman to the line. Sport gets 8th place. Cartman gets 9th. And then there's going to be a little bit of a drag race between T and Hertz behind. It looks like Hertz might get T at the line. He's ahead. 4-car length. And Hertz is going to get 10th. T barely misses out. Now the caution is out. Wow. That was close.
That was close.
Zeno getting a stage win right from Green and Mead's nose. You would think, hey, the middle line's probably good, but if you got the run and you time it up right, the low and the high side, especially the high side, can also help you out immensely as well. Zeno gets the stage win. We're gonna take a quick look and see who all gets stage points. That's crazy. So it looks like Mead got second, Green got third, Bobert's fourth, Legend fifth, or it looks like Legend fifth, Mev sixth, and Freelancer seventh. Okay, that was crazy.
Yep. Whew.
Now next time by, pits will open, which a lot of people are going to be jumping in just to get points. Potentially, this is where the real part of the race is happening. Stage 3 is always the crazy one, especially on a pack race like Daytona. Now the question is, do the people that just pitted pit again? Which I don't think they will need to.
I don't think they'll need to,
If you
but
pit-
it depends
I mean,
on
if
if
you-
they think
I would
it's the
think-
best call.
I think if you did pit now, it would kind
Oh,
of be a
Defiant's
waste.
staying on.
If you did pit, yeah, Drewski. Was Drewski one of the ones that? Oh yeah, Drewski pitted during.
Oh yeah, he did.
When all the cars, yeah. So I think Drew, like realistically, everyone's gonna have to pit one more time, because I think a full tank of gas will probably get you to about lap 105, around 110. So you're gonna have to pit somewhere towards the end of the race. But I think if we get to lap, if we pass lap 90 and you decide not to pit, if there's a caution that drops like somewhere after like 90, then you could just pit in during caution and literally just go to the end. You take tires, take fuel. You don't gotta go in again.
Oh, out of the leaders currently, right, like the top 5, Defiant has the most amount of fuel left in his tank. And Zeno has 99% because he just came out of the pits. So yeah, the leaders are only down about 15% compared to everybody else in the field right now. Watching Choosh Cone shenanigans.
Here comes Choose Cone. Now cars are now doubling up. They get to choose which lane they want to be. However, Drewski on the inside, the 51 Chevrolet, he will have control of the field coming down to the line.
Oh, a lot of people picked outside.
Now here's the hard thing too. Honestly, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Here's the hard thing, knowing when the leader is starting.
I forgot. Yeah, that too.
Oh, Mead misjudged the launch and has lost 2 positions already.
Oh, no. Yeah, if there's one thing you don't want to mess up, definitely the restart.
That entire outside lane has been backed up because of it.
Yeah, Dragon just, I think, got a little bit... Or who was on the outside? It was Dragon, right?
On the outside, yeah, it's, I think Dragon and Deception.
Yeah, all of a sudden, and then cars are now kind of spread, a little bit too spread out. But you gotta hope now that no one in the background has lost.
And we're already
it looks like
wide. Dragon is going for an overtake, I think.
Yeah, he's going for the top. He needs to be careful. The sight train on the top is coming in strong. No. Looks like Deception's gonna stick to the middle lane.
Oh, bottom. Doesn't want to let Zeno up past. Evan is trying to block both top and bottom or middle lane, I think. Dragon's scrubbing up a bit wide. From what I did see in the duels, I think some people were running mediums instead of softs.
Yeah.
There's not much difference around Daytona.
Well, I mean, softs just gives you the ability to do things that probably the medium or the softs that the mediums probably can't do. So I mean, realistically, you could go the whole time and be on softs, but if you're trying to take the high line and you have the hard tires and you're and they stop giving, you're going into the wall, and you definitely don't want to be causator of that. Realistically, I mean, really, oh my gosh!
I think that was Evan. Evan had a little bit of a wall, bit of a door bang.
Wow.
Mav, I was trying to go down to the middle. No, he's staying on the outside. No, he's going to the middle.
Toward this the middle of the pack. This is crazy. Oh my! Everyone's still holding on for dear life.
Close to the back. It's looks like Lancer is getting close to dropping off. Or no, he's 2/10 back, but not too bad.
It's about, yeah, it's extended to about 3.
Legend is also barely playing in.
Back. Yeah, Legend just got to stick it behind. They're gonna stop fighting.
Evan fallen in behind Deception. I wouldn't have done that. I was stuck to the middle if I was Evan.
Yeah, I think Evan's starting to think. Well, like, this isn't like the worst thing for Evan, because like you look at him and he's. Well, I know he's kind of often like the low side, where if you're kind of behind the leader who's in front of that, I mean nothing really happens. But if you're trying to stick to like the long game and think I'm going to the end of my stint on this fuel load, then being towards like the bottom is probably where you want to be. If you're towards the middle and high side, you're risking going that high just to stay up towards the front of this field, and
you're also burning a little bit
caliber
more fuel.
drivers. These are really. I mean, you could.
Oh, that's
yeah,
a gap. That's a gap on the inside. Nope.
Oh.
That is enough of a car gap for if
Oh my
Deception
gosh,
wanted to.
you could fit an entire freight train through that gap.
Yeah.
If you give it to them.
Deception could have took on the inside, they did. I think he was more thinking, Dragon is on the outside there, if I push it wide, my teammate goes in the wall.
Oh, we got a car around!
Do we have a car around?
Oh no, what is it? It's a red in the background.
They gathered it up, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine. Whoa!
The pack isn't slowing up just yet.
Laser is moving.
The pack isn't slowing up. We had 3 cars. Someone just lost it towards the rear. The pack itself is not letting up.
That's because nobody's fun.
Yeah,
Nobody's fun.
Nobody's fun. Huge contact definitely can get looked at after the race.
I can tell you exactly what it was. It seems Laser is not able, was losing his ability to hold his line and kept moving up and down. And he nearly put Freelancer into the wall twice. Or he put Freelancer in a wall twice. He has a history of getting thrown in one wall. He does not like it.
Yeah. That's gonna suck.
Last person.
Probably gonna be waiting for see where the next 40 laps.
Oh my god, means half a second back from the impact. I think he might drop off. Yeah, he's 7th.
Yeah.
He hits it.
Too far back. Another gap is climbing. He's lost
yeah, he's
16.
He's lost the draft.
Birds, cats.
I thought it was Hats.
I think it is Hats. I'm gonna say I thought it was Birds.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it makes the most sense to me. Nina's gotta be in the way. Both AMS cars are actually out from the main pack.
Hats himself, he's gotta be careful. He's got cars really every single direction where he is. Oh, there's a little hole on the low side. You gonna take it, Hats? Kevin kind of left the door open on the low side. Hats gonna take it.
I still think one of my favorite liveries in this thing right now is the Rondo car that's probably running.
It is quite interesting to say.
Yeah, it's really funny. I think Evan actually is trying to go for that little gap on the not Evan. Deception or Evan? It is Deception.
Deception?
Yeah,
Deception is trying to find a way through.
I think on this main strip, if Defiant leaves that gap again, I think Deception might go for it. Oh, he's going.
Back towards the front. Oh, Pat's thought about it. There was a space for him. Matt's not left it open. Oh no, it's getting real close.
He's not going for it.
This is getting super close, JJ. This is absolutely...
I'm surprised we don't have a wreck.
Look how close that is.
I'm surprised we don't have
Tic-tac-toe
a wreck.
Look at tic-tac-toe right there. 3 about 3 for a good second.
I'm waiting until I hear wait until I see a car go spinning. I think Korn may be playing it safe right now.
Yeah,
Trying to hang back.
Korn 100% is playing it safe. If he needs to be careful not to play it too safe, because he is at the tail end of this pack.
He's only 1/10 back. He's a 10th back. He's still gonna cling on. He'll be fine.
He is right behind Legend, which he has to be a little bit careful about.
Come on.
He's not the greatest at holding his line.
Deception.
As we've seen in this race so far.
Deception, come on. No, there's not enough space anymore.
For Deception, there's no reason to really force it 3, kind of, or no, not force
It's
it
4.
3, force it 4. If you were Deception, would it be the best idea? You would probably
Dragon being on the person on the outside.
Yeah, Dragon on the Dragon is on the outside. Look at him. Well, he is a wheel, so
no, but it's still
excuse that
sending
crash.
it with the Dragon being on the outs.
He wants that win. He wants to win, man.
Yeah.
He's doing everything he can just to keep up with at the front. He's won a stage already. If you have already,
The true
if you join
question
us,
is,
the 30.
will we pit under caution or will we pit on running?
I'm gonna make a wild prediction. I'm gonna say they're gonna pit under green, and with about maybe 10, 15 to go.
Oh, big checkup.
Oh,
I think that's
I thought
I think
it was
that's
4
why.
For a second. I thought it was 4 for a bit.
Oh, I think we.
Legend
I
because
think
of
they
that.
just
Legend
lost.
dropped off.
They just lost Legend.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. But he's lost the draft now. You kind of see 0.5 seconds from the car ahead. Need to be about 0.5 seconds.
It's just
to
what
have
happened
that
to
draft.
Mead. Speaking of Mead, Freelancer has caught up, and so is the rest of that other pack.
Yeah, so it's kind of turned into like a little 2-pack race. You have the main pack at the front, which doing as well as they can just to hold it in the front. And you have this little mini pack at the back, which is about.
And then you have
looks
Legend,
like back
No Man's
7.
Land.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is about with 7 or 6 cars with those. Again, he's got to be careful.
Oh, Lemon nearly didn't clear Freelancer's bumper moving down there.
Ooh. Oh man.
Freelancer would have been annoyed if that something hit. Yeah, Korn is either playing it safe or is just not going for the aggressive moves.
You don't need to play the aggressive move just yet.
Dragon,
be careful about when you make the move too, because I was looking at hats in the background. I'm not too sure what happened. He's kind of been shuffled back a couple cars.
Half of the grid was
in the middle
back.
lane.
I think there was a bit of a wall grab.
Wall grab or lag spike? Yeah, I see hats doesn't really want to go to the low side. If he gets a draft, yeah, I'm looking towards the back. The 29. He's going to see if he can move to the middle or potentially the high set, but there's not really any cars in front of him to make a move. You kind of see, we'll go on board with him right now. It's a little closing in about 32 racing laps. Yeah, you kind of see Hats. He makes up the ground in the middle. He's going to go back to the front. The good thing, though, with Hats is previously he was third car back in the middle. Now he's second car up, which is kind of where it's kind of a hard place to be. Oh, he's going to force it high.
I think
He's going to the front.
Oh, he's going in front of
to the
Dragon.
front. Yeah, he's found the space to go. He's forced it to the high side. Now he can now control the high lane.
Dragon has got to be in there right now.
He probably is. I mean, he left the door open just for a little bit to allow any sorts of little mishaps. Like he was getting past there. If there was any sort of mishap coming to the line, I think Hats and the 29 Pegasus just absolutely just took it. He saw the opportunity. He was getting a run towards the middle, and it was just too good to be true.
Anyway, in our,
he's now benefiting from it. Oh, Dragon, he's got to be careful though. He hit the high wall 3 times that one turn, and that alone helped Bobberts, who's now on the high side, to move up towards the front pack.
Oh, Dragon has dropped back down.
Yeah. Luckily, he hasn't dropped off the back of the pack, but if you see him on the screen, the 35 on the high side, he's lost a ton of ground off that one turn.
And Green's also moved up.
Slippage. Yeah, look where Green is. I know he's in the top 10 right now. Green himself, he's on the high side.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So you gotta think there's some sort of like ESV train that's gonna happen on the outside.
Drewski is thinking of trying to block, but I think he was worried that Hats might get by.
Yeah, so Hats found a way back to the middle lane, and he's second in line. And he made a way. Oh,
If Deception
TRL.
does not
Look
go
where
for that
Teal-
gap, if there's a gap again, and Deception doesn't go for it, I am going to be very sad.
The thing about this is T was in the middle lane, he was second in, and Hats really found a hole and slipped on by, and that forced T to back off, and he had to go back to the high side. He lost so much speed. Oh, Cartman. You gotta be careful. It looks like he came up a little lane and a half.
Anyway, we have
Around
30 laps or 31 laps to go.
There you go. Pit cycle is coming up soon. Maybe about 10 more laps with some cars diving into the pen, maybe 15. The cars themselves can only hold about 36 laps
They've
they can go to the end. However,
They've been going
you have to be
since
careful.
lap 70, right? Who was the people? Do we know anybody who guaranteed pits? I'm pretty sure Gursky did, right?
But again, you have to be really careful. You have to be careful. If you're on like the middle or high side, you can't pit. Because if you cross over to the line, you're gonna cause a crash. Ultimately, that's gonna be a penalty against you. And in a league like this, where black flags are very common post race, potentially mid race too, if you do something like really, really stupid.
Like Twitch in the preseason clash.
Yeah, preseason class where he turned over a lane and a half, tried to pit, and just absolutely slammed.
No,
hit
on
one
the formation
entrance.
lap, he just went
Oh,
fully
the
sideways.
formation? Yeah. That was a week ago. I forgot.
No, but reading the scene, they pitted on the stage function, and they only have half a tank left, a little bit under.
Okay, so they will have to pit, and at least what's the fuel load? Is it like 50%?
It's 48% on Xite NASCAR.
Okay, so they'll have to pit in 15 laps. So
They'll have to go in 15, 17
either 15
laps.
or 16.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Also, welcome in.
Correct.
Thank you for
Thank you for the raid. A raid of 2. Again, appreciate you. Thank you everyone else who's still watching the chat. If you want to root for a driver towards the end of the race, someone towards this front pack. He's definitely got a shot.
Dragon's trying to work his way back up.
Dragon was. He's still on the low side, which again, it's a little tasty.
Oh, something's happened at the back. Lemon and Freelancer have dropped from that second pack.
Yeah.
Somebody's
I
put
noticed that
Freelancer in a wall, haven't they? Somebody put him in a wall again.
I noticed that a couple of laps before, and I noticed those two were just so far back, and just I don't know how it happened. I think bad luck just continues for him. Just hasn't had a good. I mean, other than Daytona 2, the night race, last season, Freelancer finished. Freelancer won that race.
I think,
and then got him a spot in the playoffs last season.
I think the only way Freelancer's getting even semi-close to where he wants to be is if there's a caution. And that's looking less and less. Oh, never mind.
Oh! That's Bobberts in the wall. He's lost a ton of positions.
Bobberts
He
is
got
hard to
wall
drag.
grabbed, it looks like.
That was not. I can. I was actually watching Green when that happened, so I can tell you what happened. Hats got loose. Hit between, I think, Deception and Bobberts, like pinballed, and it just so happened he hit Bobberts right in his rear quarter, and Bobberts went into the wall.
If you're Bobberts, that is absolutely
devastating.
Just that one little slip up from, it looked like from him in the lane below. He almost saved it for about a second, which is absolutely tumbled down the water. Luckily, there's a pack of cars behind, which again he's only 14th right now. Looks like he'll be in that little jam for 15th downwards, 15th through 19th.
Oh, he's already in it.
Again,
they've already caught him.
That was quick. Yeah, 13th up, still fighting for the lead. Cars themselves, they still have to pit at some point in the future.
I think the pit might change everything.
The pit will change everything.
When
do you want to pit?
I'm thinking.
And how many people are going to pit with you?
No, what I'm thinking is, you know that little group behind? That's Bobberts, Rambo, and all the other guys. I think their strategy may, if they want to do this, I would pit earlier than the lead pack.
If they all pit at the same time.
If they pit
that would
at
work.
the same time,
that would work.
Earlier than the lead pack, they might be able to make up the time.
I don't know, because right now their gap to the pack ahead is about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And that gap is kind of fluctuating, going up and down. Which again, the cars themselves, they have to go in at some point for fuel. But also, what I'm also thinking is how much fuel do you want to take in this last stage, because that alone will also that'll also factor in where you
I just
come out
checked.
to the cars.
I just checked. Wait a minute. Bobberts has 30%, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because Shadow is the leader on the bottom line, he's been burning fuel like no tomorrow. He's at 18%. Same with Drewski.
Wait, okay.
They're
So-
at half the fuel.
So who do you think is going to pit first? The pack
It-
in the front,
I think
or the
it'll
one in the
definitely
middle?
be the pack in the front. They burnt so much more fuel.
Yeah, so I'll take a quick little peek at the driver's fuel level. So right now, yeah, so 30. I'm looking at Corn. He's at 31%. I go back to the pack behind.
Yeah, everybody back in the pack behind,
Yeah.
they have 30%.
Yeah, but if I go to a random car, so if I go to Drewski has 16% fuel, and his outside tires are at minor tire wear right now.
Same with Defiant. Defiant's at 19%, and his rear and his rights just went to minor.
It's like on the contrary, at the front pack, actually, it's less that the front pack and the back pack will pit like first or whatever. I think there's people in the front pack that will have to pit before some of their comrades towards the front.
I think
if
the
these two
leaders will
groups are
go
working
in,
together in a sense.
but it's more or less, does the rest of the field follow the leaders in?
I think the ones that need to will absolutely do that, and the ones that don't need to will not pit at all, if that kind of makes sense. So
I think the thing is, I
again-
think all of them still need to pit, but it's do you follow the leader or do you keep it a little bit longer?
no, you absolutely will have to pit. I mean,
Oh my
everyone
god.
will have to pit at some point.
It's the same.
Wait.
The XMS cars are all darn on fuel.
Yeah. At the front pack, all the cars on the low side, they're not going to make it to the
Yeah,
end.
they're
tires
burning
for
up fuel quicker. All the
Even though,
mid pack
like,
and
the gap-
all the high line and mid line cars, they're at like what, 20 something percent. All the bottom cars
It's
are
like-
near 10.
Now I wonder, and this is gonna, I'm still kind of looking through all the cars and seeing who has what. Yeah, the cars in the bottom, they have less fuel than the ones kind of in the middle, and potentially the high side as well. So yes, on the low side, their tires are burning out more than the middle and the high side because they have to turn in more, and they're scrubbing more speed on the bottom compared to the ones on the top. Even though the top, you're still losing distance compared to like the cars on the bottom, you have to travel less.
But they get more draft
you're
effect.
They do, because they'll gain the side draft back.
Which then
on
cuts
the
down on their
straights.
fuel cost.
Yeah.
So anybody who's been running a slightly higher line is automatically doing better than all the cars that have been running the low line.
Because the cars, I mean, everyone will have to get.
I think that's why Korn
like,
isn't
I'll
going to
do-
push it 3 wide right now. He could push it 3
'cause I'll
wide
do-
and get
I'll do
a
math
jump
right now.
of
So like
positions.
a full tank, like okay, so full tank of gas on this car is about 36 laps. We agree on that? right
No,
there?
it's about... It'll do 37.
36,
It'll do
37?
the
Yeah.
36, 37, yeah.
Okay, 37 laps, and let's see. Some of these cars are at 20%.
Oh, Blizzard's in the pits.
right now. Yeah, so if they do 20% fuel right now, if I do the math correctly, will get you about 7 more laps. So compared to who else do I want to look at? If I look at Hats, Hats also has 20%. Shadow, Shadow's got 5% of fuel left. Oh, he's got to go in.
Yeah,
next
they're
time
going in
by.
this time by.
It's either this time or next time.
I think it'll be
Then,
this time.
Shadow's
Especially when they've got moderate on the right
right.
rear.
Yeah, Shadow's rear right is lit up to moderate tire wear. If you don't know what that is, that's 60% tire wear, which then drops off your tire grip even more. And his front left is lit
I
up
think
as
they're
well.
going in.
See how many cars are going in?
No,
they're not going in
none.
just yet. Looks like he's gonna push it to the absolute limit.
Shadow
Next time
may
by.
actually lose his... If he loses fuel going towards the pits, he is dead in the water.
Yeah, because luckily Shadow's not the only one kind of dead in the waters. Drewski
Oh,
is in
Shadow's
that
behind
problem.
Drewski now.
Yeah, Defiant is in that problem. Deception has that problem. Xeno
Oh, they're gonna be running
he's
out of
getting
fuel
there.
just as they head into the pits.
Yeah, deception is the problem. The cars that are on the low side will look. I think all of the cars on the low side, they will have to pit.
Hats may go another
Literally
lap.
this time by.
Hats may go another
And,
lap.
yeah, they either have to go now or the lap before. But also, if
Okay.
I think
Oh, nope, they're going in.
enough. Oh, it's going in. Oh, a lot of cars are going in. Here's the other thing. I think here's the other thing. The cars that have more fuel in their cars will spend less time in the pit stop refueling their car. So again, that will also be advantageous to the ones that pit later compared to the cars. Because I'm coming out of pit road, TR Real is way in front of everyone else right now.
Oh,
Hats is
yeah.
in front of Zeno. Drewski loses a couple positions. That race off of pit road, significant in the grand scheme of things. So now cars are now coming all sorts of inside each other. And now this little front pack, they've kind of been reshuffled all over the place. So the cars that
Oh, TRL has got a
fuel.
big lead. He's got half a second.
Yeah, half a second. Although these cars better not lose them. They're going to get it back.
And they're catching already.
They're catching. Yep. So right now,
Hats
TR Real
is
best
already
spot
middle.
right now, I think. So okay,
Oh my
so
god,
I
Hats has
know
got a
Drew-
car length override.
Oh, he's gonna go to the low side.
No, he's holding middle because
Oh,
he knows it's better.
He's holding high. He's got the low side clear. He's still gonna hold it.
I think he
Well, I don't
knows
think-
it's better.
Oh, I think he knows. Yeah.
Oh,
This
there
is
goes
coming-
our
yeah,
there
this
goes
is-
our small second pack, Rambo.
Oh, it's 4 wide. Oh, Shadows is dropping the apron. He's gonna let TR Real by. That's a no-no. Can't do that around here. Don't drop 4 wheels over the Devil Yellow.
I don't know
It's
if it
like
was
real
intentional.
NASCAR.
He could have been moved down there.
I don't know. From my angle, it looked like he moved in on his own. It looked like he steered into the corner just a little bit too early.
I know what Shadow is hoping for right now. He is hoping to dear God the TRL moves slightly too far to the right on that straight.
Now, I know we were talking about like the pit road race off, and I was looking kind of like who needed more fuel than not. I was looking like Shadow needed fuel, Drewski needed it, Defiant, Deception. The cars that were on the inside a while back.
Oh my God, Evan and all caught up a bit. Or no, they dropped
I
back.
know,
They
Evan-
dropped out of the field.
Evan, Dragon, Cartman, they were part of the lead pack, and I think they got a little, and they didn't get off pit road quick enough, and now they're kind of stuck in limbo right now, compared to all these cars that are at the front.
Yeah, and Rambo and all, that little pit strategy didn't pay off as much as it should have.
So we've got a race now. This has turned into the duels all over again. Top 10. Still holding up for dear life. I think Deception in the background might have dropped off the pace as well. Looks like it's going to be a 9-car shootout for the end. And then TRL, he blocks up the middle lane. I think TRL knows. He knows. Mav is now on the
Oh, but that
inside.
does
Nope,
mean
that's Never
Shadow
mind.
has a chance of getting past TRL. Oh, Shadow got a better run through there that time.
He did. Back on the Hats is on the middle lane. Second car back. I noticed slotted back as well.
This is gonna be insane.
Now, unfortunately, when we start lap 116, when you're crossing in, there are no cautions when we reach that lap. Reasons that
Right,
we just want the cars to just be sticking in the right direction. We don't want to enforce that. We don't want to finish something like that.
I know exactly what Lancer is thinking right now. He is hoping, dear God, something happens up front. He's probably been doing that for half the race, but still.
I noticed Mavs like 77 paint. That's Carson most of cars number, and then the number 1 is exactly the one that Carson is in the Cup Series. It'd be kind of funny if Mav mentioned his car that he ran at Talladega this past week. That would
There's enough room for Defiant if he wants to go for it. He's not going.
No, he's not going for it. Zeno, though, on the other hand,
I think I would play it more. Risking some of the drivers are. My personal I'm gonna go for it.
again, chess on wheels. It's literally a game of chicken at this point. Who wants to be the
TRL is
Highland
passing
coming along?
I know.
I think-
Faster than.
I think also Zeno knows that he's comfortable running the high side, especially in this high pressure scenario, because he won stage number 2 from the high lane. It was in a similar kind of situation where the pack was looking like this. Zeno was he was towards the back, kind of about maybe a car length back from the car that was won. So in this case, it was me. I think Green was in there as well. Kind of see all these cars all together. Zeno might practice, trying to practice his runs to the line.
Realize none of the XMS cars are in the lead pack anymore.
Dragon is leading. He won stage number 1, but right now he's back in 11th position right now. Big XMS cars. Although, it's not a horrible showing from them. I'd say it's pretty good. All 4 of them made it to the main race. We're all going to get points.
I'm wondering if Mav goes for it. Is Mav gonna go? No, he's not gonna go for passing behind. Oh, he's not looking.
Oh,
He's looking.
Oh my gosh. What he's thought about it. Hats. Gotta scroll up for half a line upwards. About 40 laps so far. We have a little over 10 to go. This is great. Like, this is how I felt during Talladega. Like, the racing itself was
Defiance.
so
Defiance got Shadow the overlap.
Defiance thing
No,
about it, Shadow's
no,
got
he. Shadow could have taken the middle lane. He could have taken the middle lane.
But I don't think it looked like his car wasn't far enough ahead.
Oh no, it was. It was. Defiant is pushing him hard.
I'm on board with ads right now. I'm seeing like all the little moves here and there. Oh, Matt's forcing it to the middle lane. He's forced hats to the low side. Okay.
Oh my god, Zeno's bumpers ahead.
At the line, TRL is still, he's consistently beating everyone to the line every single time, while being in the middle lane at the front.
Shadow
Here's the
needs
fun.
to get ahead of him. That really
Here's my underdog for this race. I mean, I'm rooting for Mav right now. Like, dude made a huge move.
Unless
Stuck his nose right in front of the Hats in the middle lane. We were just on board with just a while ago. He makes a move just as the gap opened up, he took it, and now he's in a very, very good position. Coming with less than 10 more laps to go in this race. I don't think really anyone in this impact, although Drewski,
I'm hoping
behind Mav.
I'm hoping Korn finds a sneaky way to
He's been kind of patient this time by.
Oh!
Hasn't acquired any.
Oh, there's a caution.
Oh no!
There's a caution.
Wait, we've got car. Oh my gosh, we got caution. We've got cars slowing down. It looks like.
Oh, Dragon.
That got around.
Dragon went around,
Yeah,
yeah.
this Dragon is so slow. He's really slowed down. Okay. Well, change of plans. This is what we wanted Talladega last week to be like, and now it's we've got more cars. Oh, that's cool. What is Corn doing? What happened?
I think he got hit.
He's gonna make his way back up to 12th because that's where he was.
That's gotta be annoying.
Ooh. All right.
Who
Alright, so
who
those-
hit him under caution?
It looks like one of them. I don't remember. Looks like pits will be closed this time by.
Yeah, Korn should go back to where he was. He is going back. No?
I don't think anyone really needs to.
No,
pit.
he's staying at 16th.
Yeah, that's definitely getting looked at after the race. I'm not too sure who it was in the background. I look back and I see a car turned around. Okay, well, this has turned out to be a crazy one all of a sudden. like turned out to be an instant classic right here. This was about as crazy as
So pits are
Daytona
gonna
was
be-
last time around, except, I mean, we got 22 cars in the fight now. Last time we had...
What line? You moved away from your microphone. I think Miss Lion has stolen line. Anyway, chat. Hope you've been having a lovely evening so far. And yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Oh, JJ.
Welcome back.
You feeling it? Oh my gosh.
Good
This
to
is
know.
Crazy.
Good to know, JK. You're funny, quite enjoyable. Let's go.
It's been quite enjoyable. Yeah, this race, this is what we hoped Talladega was last week, and just, it never happened. I don't think anyone's going to I don't think anyone at the front who's going into the pit lane.
I don't think anybody will pit.
You're crazy.
No, Mav is just playing fast.
Oh,
It's
some people
spicy.
thought about it.
Oh,
Looks like we'll get green next time by, and I think
Hartman nearly saw his car there.
he almost did.
It's easy. The good thing is, it's easy to see which one's Hartman's car because you can see the JJ on the front of the on the top of the hood.
Yeah, this is where it's all going to come down to. We've got 5 laps. We're green to the end. This is the last caution of this race, and folks, I hope you've watched to the very end because, well, this is going to be a good one. And I think, honestly, all right, JJ, I'm going to throw you a prediction as soon as we get past the shoes code. But for right now, I honestly think Mav or Hats or Drew probably maybe has the best. I think one of those 3 might win. And that's a little crazy. I don't think we've ever seen Shadow this high up on the timing sheet, especially this late into a
If
race.
I'm Shadow, I'm staying
super
out.
speedway. Oh, where's Shadow gonna go? Oh, he did the dummy towards the high side, but
I
Shadow
will
looks
stay
like he's gonna
high
take the low
side.
side. Okay, let's look at this. So Shadow on the low side, T on the high side, Gino second row high. And it looks like Green is also on the high side. Mav's on the low side. I think Hats and Drew in row 4. Looks like Deception, Evan.
Oh,
Sport,
Lancer actually made up
all the
quite a few
XITE
places.
cars. All the XITE cars are right next to each other. This is going to be a absolute stunner, y'all.
Okay, I've got a clip that I'm going to get us.
Right, here we go. We're green.
Fun fact.
This race.
Fun fact, Lion. Do you know what just happened coming up to the line?
What just happened?
Legend picked outside, right? Coming to the line, he swapped to the inside behind Lancer to get in a position or
2. Race control afterwards.
Yep, I grabbed
And
the
already
clip.
we got cars going all sorts of haywire already. I think Green's trying to get a move on Real aggressively blocks Green in the middle lane. And now it's going to be absolute mayhem coming to the line. Everyone in the background is going to do everything they can. I just stick to the front of the pack.
It's
right now
also
at the
as
top-
soon as they hit, there's no more cautions.
Yeah, more cautions. Green to the end, but also the one lap cooldown has effect, so theoretically green to the end. Now T-Ariel in the middle lane. Velocity on the high side. Shadow on the low side.
Risky on the high
3
side.
meters in these 3 lanes. Definitely the best shot. Oh my gosh. Mine right here.
Dragon's making his way back up. He's doing it. Slowly but surely.
Green. Oh, we got a car around. He's on the apron. Wait, what the heck just happened?
Oh my god, I think I lagged out. Or did you also lag?
Out in the back.
Oh, Cartman.
Oh, Cartman. Yeah, there was a car. I think we seen it out the infield. Cartman just DC'd at the worst possible time. Oh man. And now we've got 4 more laps to go in this race.
So we're doing good, Ted.
It's like
Let's get to the end.
yeah, Ted, be doing good. You've just joined us at possibly the best part of this entire race.
Oh, dragons in the wall. Dragons in the wall.
Oh, he's holding it. Oh, wait. Oh,
We lost
he's
Mead.
gone. Oh my gosh, he's hitting the wall. He's DC right out of thin air. That's 2 DCs in the span of 1 lap. Oh man, 117 laps and it comes to that. You gotta feel it for the man. Here we go, jumping up to 3 and 4. The 3 lanes coming really close to each other. I was looking at Green, kind of where he was on track. He's just trying to hold his lane best he can.
It's gonna be 9.
He's on the high side. I'm looking toward Evan. Evan's in the middle. Probably the camera car right here.
Yeah, it's gonna be nigh impossible for Dragon to get up back to the front.
Dragon, anyone that's kind of 10th downwards, they're kind of out of the fight. Unless, whoa, Evan got a little bit high. Almost pitted Drewski. On the high
Okay.
Drewski swings down to the middle lane.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think it'll be surprising if someone sends it full wide on the last lap.
I'm waiting for that opportunity. Zeno at the front. He's got the best shot, representing the Swordfish boys up at the front, trying to hold off a very quick Shadow Tyrael, and also a charging Mav, charging his way through the field as well. We've got 2 more laps to go. Hang in there. Crossing the line, and everyone just now here's where the fighting is. Here's where all the fighting is going to happen. Here's where every tension and emotion is going to be heightened up.
The second to last lap.
Coming up. Everyone in the back stretch. TRL thought about walking the high lane. He's left the lane up to Zeno on the high side. He's going to get the draft Green on the high side as well. TRL swings up the low side. He's got the room to do it. That was going to hold it down to the low side. It's still 3 wide. It's 3 by 3.
Oh, Green.
Practice this little run to the line. And CRL, he forces Zeno right up to the wall. See how close he got up to it. White flag is now we got 1 more lap to go in this race.
Final lap.
As you can see,
Let's
we've
go.
got 3 wide, 5 deep. That's how close this is. Oh, we got a car. Oh, I thought it was Spork for a second. Nope, that's Evan.
Everything's on the
wall.
woods.
Moving up back towards the field. We've got half a lap to go.
Tyrael knows Green's trying to send it full wide. He's pushing up next to Zeno.
He's thinking about it. Zeno and TRL. Best shot coming to win this race. Shadow on the low side. Defiant going to make it into this race. Now let's see. The final stretch coming down to the line.
Oh,
It's going to be a close one. Coming down to the finish line. And he's got it. TRL's going to get it. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh, Christ. Oh, no. The times. They're so tight.
Oh my gosh. What a race. TRL by the game systems wins this race.
Oh, that was close.
Oh my gosh.
No, that was very
Man, there
close.
were so many cars close to each other. I don't think there was really any moves to really do. There were cars as wide as the track would allow it, and you really couldn't make anything work unless you had the run to the line, especially the 3 cars that are at the front.
I'm gonna grab the race
They
results.
had the best shot. They had the only shot of winning that race. And look at that. We have 14 cars that finished within a second of each other. Fortunately, we had 3 DNFs, so that's a bit unfortunate. But per the system, unless we have proof of a car being physically ahead of another car, they will then overtake that position. But as close as those cars were, I don't think that's going to happen.
That is-
TRL barely beats out Zeno. Shadow on the low side, kind of the loser of the 3 lanes at the front. Green almost beat him out to the line, it looks like. Mav in the middle, although as much as you can do in the middle, that's really close. I think Defiant also on the low side kind of lost out in the end right there. Hats He was looking good for a good majority of the race. Drewski, I mean, he was towards the front for a good while. And Dragon, he finishes in the top 10, so I would say that's something to be happy about.
That was great. That was a great finish. Oh. So let's see. Let's go down the list. So Tyral, Xeno, Shadow, Green, Mad, Defiant, Hats, Drewski, Dragon, Deception, Legend, which I may need to put a little thing in there.
Okay, how about... What if we invite someone to...
Go for it.
Okay, looks like we have a driver interview with, I think Dragon is wanting to do one real quick. I think that's definitely one that I really want to get in on. So, chat, we're going to do some quick interviews. Unfortunately, the race is over, but the action and the talking will go on for a good bit. So we'll get on board XMS Dragon. So he himself won stage number 1 and finished 9th overall at the end of the race after that. So hello, Dragon. Welcome. Welcome to this race. Unfortunately, we couldn't hear a single thing what chat was saying, but you won a stage today. How does that feel? Also, wait, Dragon. Wait. Can you go to the party and allow party audio to stream audio?
Yeah, I honestly felt like the race could have been more. I felt like I had a lot more potential today, and I brought that to the track. I got that stage win. I had everything set, and the racecraft of other drivers just threw me completely off, and I ended up finishing in I think P9, which isn't that bad. First pole position for XMS though. That was a beautiful part of the day, but sad I couldn't make it work in the end.
Yeah, I was looking at the timing sheet, and I looked towards the top of it, and I saw your name, and
yeah.
Definitely a pole position, definitely be surprised about and definitely happy about.
Oh yeah.
And that led to a stage win. Although, whatever happened after the first stage, kind of walk me through kind of that. Did you wanted to stay out and get the stage win? Did you wanted to pit? Did you realize that the cars themselves weren't probably not going to last an entire stage on fuel?
So I had a lot of my team pretty far back behind me, and there might have been one or two teammates like a few positions back, but I knew that we were going to be on completely staggered strategies for the rest of the race, so I stayed out with a couple of the ESV guys and a couple of the other people up front and got that stage win, which is good for the playoffs later on if I make it. And then the thought that, hey, strategy from now on is just going to be up here with for everybody else, and then just shot after shot got messed up, and then into stage 2, I think I finished outside of the top 10 for stage 2, which sucks. And then, this wasn't a good situation. I really think I should have snagged the flip in the pit, like in the strategy, should have flipped the stage. I didn't do that, just got the win.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have flipped that stage, I believe I would have stayed up front long enough to get that win, but because I didn't,
with how with how stacked the end of the race was, with everyone just packed together, were you thinking, oh, I gotta make a move, or I'm just gonna stick back and just hope for the best at that point?
At the restart, after I spun out, after going below the double yellow because of Cartman, I was I think P17. And I pretty much made my way through the field up to P9 in front of Deception, and that was great. I was a little bit frowned upon for going through holes that were closing, but I got to take those opportunities. That got me top 10 points. But yeah, I knew I had to at least make something out of the day there, and I did. I'm definitely glad I finished in top 10 for that race. But
Yeah,
yeah.
for real. Mm.
At least I know I'm good at drafting tracks. So next weekend is Paxted, right?
And
Yes,
next week we're doing the pack race version of Homestead
Oh, yeah.
Miami.
So I mean,
That will be.
keep your eyes on me for next
Looking
week.
forward
then.
to that one.
Yeah.
You looking for? You gonna use your wheel that next week
Oh
too?
yeah, for sure. Yep. I'm gonna keep on keeping on with the wheel. I feel like after today, the wheel's definitely proved itself very, 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 very useful at drafting tracks. Even as it did last season. Like, compare my running this season to last season. Where was I almost the complete entirety of the race, man? It's been almost always either first or third. So I think it pays off very well. And Paxted's gonna be another drafting track, so I just may as well, man.
All right. Well,
right.
any final words before we
Um,
let you go?
Well, today was great, and I'm excited for next weekend. Excited for next weekend.
Excited
Yep.
for next weekend.
Yep.
All right. Well, take care, Dragon.
Yep, you too,
We'll
man.
see if we can get anyone else
Later on.
in here. All right. See if I can get Drew in here. He wanted to do one, so I'll send him an invite.
Nice.
Hello, Drewski. Here, turn on audio for stream if you can. It should be in the party menu thing.
I think I got it. Can you hear me on the stream?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can.
we can hear
Awesome.
you. All right, Drew. Well, that was that was crazy in itself.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did you get today?
Hey.
Unfortunately, I don't think you didn't get a top 10 in stages at all.
No. Just
But
eighth at
you
the
got
end.
you got 8th place. That's pretty good. How would you rate that finish out of all the ones you've done so far?
I mean, out of all the Daytona races that I've done so far, it's probably one of the better endings, even though it wasn't better for me personally. But, I mean, the race as a whole, you had your covers of goers, you had your questionable moves, you had your strategic plays. It was a pretty good race as far as, I mean,
Yeah, for how many laps there was compared to past seasons, you would think, oh, there'd be more chaos in that. No.
yeah, everybody just decided to be just unhinged enough to still piss people off, but not unhinged enough to actually turn people. Which, you know, tension can get high, and it did, but I mean, it's still pretty good racing, as far as I'm concerned. I just wish that I could have been here for qualifying. Because
Okay. Let's see what else.
that would have.
I know you were talking about, hey, people making moves that'll piss people off. Do you think, hey, that's just the NASCAR way? It's like someone gets really close and they kind of shove you off, or is it just like, I'm gonna make this move because I hate that person and I want to beat them to the line, that kind of thing?
No, the moves that were being made to a certain extent were calculated, and you know, I can see where they may be justified in the eyes of the people making them. But I mean, we were just talking about in VC, there's a point in which Lancer, like the front of the field checked up and they were 3 wide, and Lancer put it 4 wide, and there's like he said I didn't have a choice. I had to go 4 wide. I had to carry my speed. It's like you could have just gone back and eat, honestly. Like there were some over aggressive moves that were made
For sure. I do agree with that.
and I'm not saying that I'm not at fault, because there was a point where I was, you know, kind of.
I mean, you were being aggressive towards the front. At some point, you were leading up towards the front of the pack on many occasions. Just kind of towards the end, it was kind of wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Personally, because like I knew you were fighting towards the middle lane, trying to make your way up, and then
The middle
a
lane
couple
was the
slip
place to
ups, and then
be.
you. hmm
Middle lane was
Although
100%.
It's funny you say that, 'cause, you know, 1 stage 2 but he wasn't in the middle lane. Crazy, am I right?
A little bit. I think he just
wanna-
he just timed his run right. If you could get
He
the
timed his
run,
run.
if you could get the run timed on the all the way outside, you're always going to have the overspeed. So it's just about making sure you time it to where somebody can't side draft you back. But as far as the most consistent option, you still get overspeed, and for the most part, you still have a shorter line than the outside.
Mhm.
The middle was just the most predictable place to be, which is
Mhm.
really,
I think, yeah.
really not the way that it should be, because you're in the middle of
Mhm.
you're in the middle 3 wide. You're trying to control your car. You're trying to not take it anywhere, but it was somehow the most controllable place to be, in my opinion. And I think if I had been able to get out of the pit sooner, because I think I took 60% instead of 50% fuel. I probably could have gotten away with 50% because we had that late caution. If I had taken 50, I would have gotten out ahead of enough people to still lead that middle lane. That would have been pretty crucial to my chances. But I just got shuffled back on the pit cycle. Couldn't really make my way back up. People were keeping their cars in the right places to keep them where they were. So it just wasn't a lot of
I do
opportunity at
agree
the
with
end of the
that.
race.
All right. Next week, Paxted. You ready for it? You're not ready for it?
Oh, I'm so ready for it. Like, I'm ready.
That'll be a fun race.
I feel good about the 51 car's speed this year. I feel good about the team that I'm on. I feel like got a good program at PMC. And I'm ready.
trying not to lose- yeah.
I'm ready to make a statement, show up to the races, show the speed that I've got, and hopefully make a run at it. So we'll take a
Luckily,
PA
the
to the super speedway.
Well, luckily, the good thing right now is, I know we're not really thinking about it right now, but like the top 16 for in-season tournament, that's gonna start in 3 weeks from now. So this race was qualifying for it. You got Paxted next week, and then you have the race after that. What is that? I think it's Watkins Glen. If the schedule will load up. Yeah, Watkins Glen. You particularly ready for those races? You kind of worried about how this in-season tournament deal will turn out?
I wouldn't say I'm worried. More curious. As far as Paxted and Watkins go, Paxted, it's gonna be mostly the same as this, except you're probably gonna prefer the bottom lane at the end of it, unless you can, as I said before, really time their run up. Watkins, I've got the pace there. I'm really just hoping the green just doesn't show up, because I feel like outside of green, maybe if Frodo shows up, maybe if Bobberts is there and has the time to work on his familiarity with the tune, he'll be fast. But as far as like what we saw in testing, I'm feeling pretty good about myself at Watkins and Kone and Sebring and Sunset. I'm feeling pretty, as John Gruden likes to say, I'm feeling pretty nicey about those places.
John Gruden. All right. Well, thank you, Drew, for stopping by and chit-chatting. Actually have another request for someone to hop in. His name is ESV Bobberts. So
Oh boy.
This will
You
be
guys are
quite
in for a good
interesting.
one with that.
Alrighty. All right, let's see where we can get him. All right, take care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
See you guys later.
quick invite.
Oh, okay.
See ya.
By the way, Lion, you know that issue we had on 43? I think we've got a clip of what happened on 43 now.
43. Which one?
Where half the grid went into the wall.
Oh wait, when was that? I honestly, I
At
kinda forgot.
43, apparently.
43. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Well. Look who joins us today. All right.
Could you hit the include your audio in the broadcast, please, Bobbins? That'd be really appreciated.
All right, Bobberts. Anyway, Bobberts. First race in the server ever. How was it? How'd you do?
Would you like the PG rated version?
Yes.
Or the...
Preferably the PG version, so I don't get demonetized on YouTube.
That's fine.
Probably
Not
that.
a-
Oh, you don't
I
get
don't-
demonetized on
I-
YouTube if it's after the
well-
first 10 minutes.
Well, either way, I don't want to run that risk for him. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was the duel was great. The actual race was well, at least for the second half of it anyway, was terrible.
Ooh,
People
Okay.
could not hold their lines, and I got put in the wall 3 times, and
Yeah,
I'm-
I
I'm-
did notice that.
I'm-
What
I'm-
happened during that instance? What was that?
well, I think obviously every occasion I was on the outside every time, just trying to get my way back towards the front, and whether if it was from different strategies or from a previous incident, let's just say. So yeah, just trying to get my way back to the front, and whoever was in the middle lane got either checked up from either the first lane or checked up themselves for no reason. And yeah, so but the only good thing I can say, at least from one of those incidents, was that myself and Mav, we linked up very, very well, and he locked onto my rear bumper, and we closed in a 4-second gap to that pack in front of us, and that was brilliant. I mean, that was some of the best sort of.
That was crazy.
That was
Just seeing y'all come back. I was cheering for y'all. I was like, "Go, Roberts and Mav, don't do it!"
I know.
I was super impressed too. That was awesome.
I mean, yeah, I was surprised myself, considering that the fact that we were closing, the best part of 5/10 to 6/10 a lap. It was brilliant, but that was as good as it got, unfortunately. And yeah, I mean, the pace was there. Green and I, like I said, based off the dual aspect, could have controlled that race, and we easily had the pace. One of us could have won that race, but like I said, incidents and people not keeping the lines caused, at least on my side, at least, for that to not to happen. So am I annoyed? Yes. Am I trying to keep it cool? Yes. So you are not demonetized, obviously. So it's a if you did not say that, then there will be F this, S that, C that, and
Oh
yes.
my gosh! See that? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
I mean,
Oh, man.
as Daytona races go, I mean, I've been in the game for a long, long time. That's up there as one of the worst that I've done.
Worst? Oh.
Yes, it's
Like,
that's just from a personal perspective. I've been in different leagues. Whether it's Tora or XITE, as a first race aspect, or MEA, predominantly. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You can't turn back time. You can't change what's happened. Is it frustrating? Yes. But do you come back stronger next week? You try to. But at the end of the day, you're not just banking on yourself. You're banking on the other drivers around you.
Yeah.
You try your best, and that's all that matters. Well, here's a good thing for today. You did snag some stage points. So you got 7th stage 1, and then you got 4th stage 2. So that's gonna bump you up the order quite a bit. Even though you did get 15th, you're gonna claw back a little bit based off those stage finishes themselves, and also you finishing so high in the duels as well. That's gonna help your cause for this round as well. So don't beat yourself up too much. You'll claw back easy.
Let me put it to you this way, Lion. I am not beating myself up about it. It's, I know my pace is there, and, I expect to be towards the front as much as I can throughout the entire season. Track dependent. But, it's all, like I said to you before, it comes down to the drivers around you and who you trust and who you've raced against however many times, and you can trust those people. But quite a lot of these people here tonight I have either never raced before, or at least not in a competitive league aspect, so it's a completely different kettle of fish. So anyway, it is what it is. Yes, I can take away the good stage points. I'm happy with my pace. I was happy, for a elderly man who can sim steer and keep it that that smooth. I'm happy with that aspect, so that I've still got that sort of tiny little bit of 1% skill. But anyway, we move on.
Alrighty. Well, next week, Packstead. You ever seen a pack race around Miami before? Does that pique your interest particularly?
We'll find out next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man.
By the way, Bobbers, from what we could tell, there was a lot of like, you seemed at one point to be in like a second pack and caught back up with the main pack. Or
Yes.
like, how did you manage? Like, genuinely, how did that happen? Because it was just that was one of the things we did not see.
You know about myself and Mav, how we managed to close fauna. It was a simple case of that. I mean, initially there was myself, there was Mav, there was two other drivers. I can't remember who they were exactly.
I think it was Corn and Rambo.
No, it wasn't Rambo. It began with a C. Cartman? Was it Cartman?
Oh, it was Corn and Cartman. Yeah, it would have been.
That's it. Yeah. But Mav and he just locked onto my rear bumper, and that was it. I told him that. I said, you can push me through the corners. It's absolutely fine because I trust. Well, I say I trusted him. That's because it's the first time I've raced it with him. So, but I could hold it. So, and for whatever reason, we were gaining like I said, 5 to 6 tenths a lap, and we were easily managing to hold 3 to 4 miles an hour more speed through the corners compared to the lead pack in front of us. So, whatever it was, whether it was lag, whether it was just coincidental or skill, whatever you want to call it, it worked for us. And between the pair of us, we were both just at least happy that we could gain back into the main pack. Obviously, when we got back into the main pack, we couldn't do it again because there was too many drivers. But it worked. That was the main thing. It was clearly running as a pair, and if you can do something like that, was far quicker than running as a pack of 10, 12, 14, however many people you want to say.
All right. Well, this has been very fun. Thank you for hopping in. Unfortunately, you are the last guest that we will see today, so thank you very much, and adios, or whatever you say over there in England.
Adios. We do not say adios.
Whatever.
Well, let's put it this way, Lion. Depending on where you are from England, whether you're from the north like I am or from the south, there is
from the States, bro.
Yeah, I know, but from north of England to the south of England, there's 2 completely different ways that you say goodbye or hello or whatever. So I will not give you the explicit version of what the northern people say. But what I will say, for streaming and for for your time.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you're free to go. Goodbye, I would say.
Thank you very much, guys. Take care. See you later.
All right, we'll do it.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, JJ.
I'm putting in the scores.
Any last words before I end stream?
There will be SIs.
There will be SIs. Fortunately, I don't know how many there will be. If you are watching this, go to the support ticket channel, open a ticket, send your clips, and there will be a brief little prompts you're ready to follow. Make sure that you follow in, give your explanation, who you were submitting it against. We will go forward and staff will take care of it. You have 24 hours starting now to submit anything you would like against anyone else. So if you wanna, you better do it now. Otherwise, it'll be closed in 24 hours. Anyway, from myself and JJ, after a long 4-hour stream, we would like to say goodbye to everyone and have a wonderful Saturday or Sunday, wherever you are in the world.